Hey everybody, and tonight's our open world adventure group who started off as Waterdeep Dragon Heist and has somehow been derailed into something else. Well, they did it themselves. Um, Continues their journey on to the infamous island of Dragon Souls, where they hope to find some more treasure that Aragorn, the golden dragon that's really a tabaxi in polymorph form, has kind of sent the adventurers to. They've already had a couple of adventures on the high seas, and they've got a few more weeks left to get there. Will they get there tonight? I don't know, but I do know that they've got a couple of more encounters in store. They've got a couple of plot twists heading their way, and hopefully the group will continue on their way to the island and have a lot of great fun and adventuring there. I do hope that they don't derail the campaign, but we'll see what happens. This group is kind of a ADHD group of rabbits, just whatever they do, they feel like doing. But hopefully they have got a mission in mind, and they'll work on that. They seem to have adopted Cecilia, the new character, very well, and Cecilia has a bit of a mystery background behind her. But I don't think that they've dug too much into that. But hopefully we'll see what happens tonight. But again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check us out on Twitch at twitch.tv/DNDSeiko. That's SEIKO. And enjoy the session.
Play him
All
if
right.
I can.
Alright, well that's good. Alright, does anybody want to take a stab at trying to do the recap?
Jesus Christ. It is such a long recap. I need the inspiration point, because I'm a shitty wizard.
You are.
Uh,
I mean, you're doing fine.
Alagorn sent Cecilia, a new party member, to the bar. She told us that we had a job, so we went and talked to Alagorn. It was the tabaxi that owned the magic shop. And turns out he's a golden dragon, and he wants us to go to the island of Dragon Souls, formerly the island of Nivix. The dragons, something, lots of dead ones, fucking bad power stuff. Wants a shepherd crook, told us not to take anything except 6 large chests, gave us 4,000 gold. I told him I would take everything that didn't belong to him. He gave me a bag of holding, I bought some spells. We went and talked to the magical item half-orc who wants to bang Sephram. We all picked up some stuff. And then we went and saw Merrick and Celeste, and Echo found out that he's a spirit walker and a bunch of stuff about his past. And Merrick gave him a stone of good luck. And then we went and said bye to Vomos, who apparently is doing very well and doesn't want to be resurrected. So I'm not really sure why Echo's after the Rod of Resurrection right now. Something. Then we left on the boat and got attacked by squids, and the wizard was useless. And Sephram was MVP.
Oh,
And
and
Leslie, OP.
oh, I can continue.
Nah, yeah. If you got some stuff to say, man, go ahead.
So like the golden dragon dude, he wants us to get freaking the crook from the island where he lived in or he was in with his ancestors, and he's told us not to get anything, I guess, except the crook and like six chests. But we're gonna snag everything, and he won't know.
Is your headset working okay?
No. Wait, what's happening? Why?
Because that's everything that Echo just said.
Oh, am I? I don't know.
You're on a
He
roll.
said-
Keep going.
I'm on drugs.
Nah, you're
I'm
good,
on
man.
drugs.
He had said that you guys were yeah, you nailed it pretty much. Everything that was there. He's not from there, but it's where his ancestors were from, and he was just trying to kind of take the island back. And as you guys in the battle of the squids, the captain, everybody's really thankful that you guys were able to do that, and you guys can get a long rest in as the day comes to a close. Your first few days at sea are kind of over, and you guys will be able to kind of lick your wounds and recover as best you can, and you guys can get a long rest in.
And the evil people in the island are Saran and Umbri. Saren. Did Echo say that too?
He did not.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Whew.
In my notes, it says Saren and Umbri, evil twats, made undead things.
Yeah, evil turning everything evil.
Oh my gosh, bruh. Okay.
Everything turning undead. Why is Alkin's HP 38? Did something happen to him?
He probably got a big bonk or something.
No, like
I
his max is 38.
I don't know. You'd have to talk to him.
I want to keep messaging him, but
Okay, well
doesn't
don't. I mean,
work.
he can do it. He can do it when he gets back.
Okay.
Seems weird for cleric, but
Yeah. I mean, he'll see what when he gets up, and you guys are also pretty like level 5. So I mean, you guys will have to see what he's picked and stuff. That might have something to do with it too, because his Constitution is not that high. There's only like a 14, which is weird for a giant. So I mean, it may be a few things.
He's smart though.
So as you guys wake up the next day, you guys see that the captain and everybody are kind of eating their own kind of like makeshift breakfast and everything. And Echo, as you wake up, you see a couple of the workers kind of off to the side, just rolling dice and trading coins back and forth.
I have tried to do my spell book, but I'll put that on pause. Can I go over and see if I can join the game?
I mean, if you can do your spell book, you can. I mean, they're going to keep playing.
I go over there to, hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, we're just rolling dice.
Who dies?
Is there like a pot?
And they kind of look at each other, and they look up at you and go, "Well, it depends. Do you have the money to play with us?"
What's the buy-in?
You see, they kind of whisper to one another, and they come back and they go, "Starting off, it's 5 silver to get in."
What if we raise the ante here to 5 gold?
You see, they stop and they kind of whisper back and forth, and then they kind of look at you and go, all right, fine. We can do that. We can do that."
I've removed 5 gold from my inventory.
I
Okay,
hop
and you
on over. I'll be like, I'll join too.
Hell
I
yeah.
like rolling dice.
all right, you see that they set out. They hand you four 6-sided die, and they look at you and they say, "Okay, the first round is to bet who's gonna have the highest roll. There's 3 rounds to it." And you see there's 2 other guys that are playing. They put in their gold too. And so if you guys are playing, you guys can roll 46.
Alkin does not like gambling, so he's shaking his head back and forth.
This first guy. There's the second guy.
Oh, I rolled really low.
All right, first guy looks at you guys, and he looks around and goes, "All right, I'm going to hold. I'm going to hold here." And the second guy looks at you, Echo, and he goes, "You like raising the antes? Why don't we raise this a little bit more?" And he tosses in 2 more gold.
Done and done. I don't have any use for gold at sea.
Okay, and Saffron, that's to you. Are you adding in 2 more gold?
I'm adding in 2 more gold.
And you see the last guy, the one that rolled 13, kind of looks at his friend, looks at you, Echo, and he goes, "Oh, all right, fine." Then he tosses in 2 more gold. And you guys will roll one more time.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, why did that?
Oh,
Oh, wait, hold on. Do not do that. Hold on.
Oh,
I don't know why I did that. It's the
40,
first guy.
65.
There's the second guy. All right, and you see the first guy again is like, "I told you, I shouldn't have done this. I'm out." Then you see that he pulls his dice back, and you see the other guy, Echo. He's kind of looking at you. He looks down at his dice, and he goes, "Let's do it again." And he tosses in 5 more gold.
At the end, we have to add in all rolls, or
no.
okay. I don't know. I'm just rolling dice. All right, 5 more gold it is.
So, what do you say, Elf? You in or you out?
I'm in. My 5 gold's in there.
Alright, you roll the dice one more time.
Oh,
Oh!
I'm big tonight.
Oh!
Oh.
Alright, you guys can add up your 3 rolls.
23.
Oh, this game involves so much math.
All right.
And he looks
I
at you
got
proudly.
49.
He looks at you proudly, Echo, and he goes, "Wait, what do you got?"
49.
Whatever that equals.
Da.
What is that? 28 plus 9. 37.
Yeah.
Right?
And he looks at you. He looks at you. He looks at you proudly. He flicks up his hand and goes, 48. What'd you get,
How about
Saffron?
this, though?
I got 49, my guy.
Ooh.
You see his look on his face kind of goes from a smile to a frown, and he kind of takes his dice back and he looks at you and he goes, "Show me those dice. Those are loaded dice."
Yo, bro,
Reach
it's
out
your.
and smack his hand. You don't talk to the people that you're giving passage to that way.
No, but we can throw
I
you
just-
overboard if you're cheating.
Because
Why would I cheat though?
I am trying to be friendly here. Stephram, roll your dice again to show him it's not loaded before I kick him in the chest and kick him overboard.
All right. Do I actually roll or?
Go for it. He's looking at your dice, Saffron, and he looks at you and Echo, and he goes, and he takes out a platinum piece and throws it down. And he goes, "One more time."
Oh shit.
All 3 of us? Or just them 2?
He's looking at you too.
All right. One more time it is.
I'm gonna send a message
Oh shit. Okay.
to Sephram. I would walk, buddy. I would fucking walk. Because he can't make you bet again. I would take the pot and leave, and then I'll bet him a platinum. Or you can bet him a platinum too. But take the pot and leave, and then we'll play the next round fresh.
What's it called? I can message you back. I can talk to you back, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Or, yo, I'll be like, yeah, sure. I'll leave it. Then we can restart it. Let's see if he says something.
What do you wait from?
Oh
Go
no, we I guess I say I ain't betting if we start fresh again. Cause I won here.
He did win. Doesn't mean you can't win your coin back, though.
Well, are we doing this or not?
Alright. I like quarter flip the platinum piece into the center.
And he seemed just staring you down, Echo, just a salty kind of grin, like the you could tell him his face is basically just shy of being a leather bag. He's been in the sun for so long, and he's just giving you the real stink eye. And you see that he's shaking his dice in his hand, and he rolls them across the deck.
Come on, Echo.
And as he rolls it, he looks at you, from, and he goes, "You're bad luck. Get away." And it's to you, Echo. What are you doing?
We could throw 5 gold on top.
More.
Fine. You see, he takes a goal and he kind of throws it down, kind of hard.
Why are you so angry, little guy? Why?
I don't like losing. Roll the dice.
You shouldn't gamble if you ain't got the money to lose, but...
Oh shit.
Ooh.
You see that he's got a little bit of smirk on his face, and he's kind of looks at you and he goes, "That's more like it. That's more like it. 10 10 gold, and he throws them out on the table, kind of carelessly almost.
Man,
I gotta
he's
read
betting
on
his
that.
whole life away.
Remove. All right, I'm ready.
And you see he's shaking them really good, and he starts blowing on them.
See it 21.
Okay. 30. 16 is 46.
And he looks at you and he goes, 46.
I have 46.
You see he goes through, you see his eye kind of bulges a little bit, and he goes, roll 2d6 a tie break.
Dude, he has a problem.
You see he
Oh, wait,
reaches.
buddy. Before you go all crazy, you wanted to roll one more time last game. Are you not going to extend the same favor to me?
Fine, very well. Roll again.
How much are we putting down there, Fred?
He looks at you. He's kind of eyeballing he's kind of eyeballing Saffron. You see, he kind of leans back, looks in his pouch, and he looks up at you, Echo. And he takes out another platinum piece and throws it on the table.
I take out
Yikes.
2 platinum pieces and put them down.
Oh shit.
Oh, what is this? Money to burn, huh? Money to burn, huh? And he looks in his pocket, and he's digging around, and so he looks in his other pocket, and he takes 10 gold out and slides it on the counter.
Okay. So I'm at 46 or 50. Which one am I at? I've never played this game before, Angry Man.
Since we tied, it's a new game. I'm up by 3.
Straight roll?
Straight roll.
No. A tie would be part of the last game if we're starting a new game.
And either way, I'm still up by 3.
No. Because we had last game where we tied, and then we rolled a tiebreaker. So if we're going into a new game, then we would roll all new dice and we'd both be at 0.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuade!
Goodness.
Oh.
He's looking at you, Echo, and he goes, no, I'm up by 3.
Your mom's up by 3.
You see, he kind of stands up and begins to reach out and grab the pot.
I smack his hand. Hey, you haven't rolled for that yet. Don't make me smack your hand a 3rd time.
So for making an intimidation check.
Yo, I'm just here scowling at his awful attitude. What the hell?
So from kind of sitting there menacingly, and he's starting, get an attitude with Echo, and he sees you just kind of staring down at him. And he kind of backs down and looks at his dice, and he just rolls them on the table.
I don't know how much I just won.
You won. Let's see, off of him. You keep so add back the ones that you took. 3 platinum and 15 gold off of him.
How much did I win for the first game? I think I remember
Bruh.
1 platinum.
Bruh.
Yo, I'm high as a
Okay,
kite.
listen. You don't start keeping track of your own stuff there, buddy. I'm gonna start just taking your
Alright.
money from you.
Wait, I got this. I'll scroll up.
Seiko. That was winnings or with mine that I had put in?
That's just what you want off of him. That's not all winnings.
Okay.
Winnings you would have kept whatever you put in. You just add that back, and you just add in whatever you got off him. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is essentially
They just
double.
skipped a tab.
Yeah, basically double of what's there. So
Silver.
yeah, I think that's where you're gonna be at.
So angry little man.
For gold. Okay.
You wanna roll again, or do you wanna try and throw me off this boat?
You see, he stands up and he looks at you, Echo, and he goes, "I'll have my money back once I'm able to sell some of what we've brought with us at Merth." And then he kind of begins to storm off.
Whoa, 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 friend. A copper for your troubles. And I flip a copper at him.
Rubbing salt in the wound.
And you see that he just kind of smacks it, backhands it, and kind of sends it flying across the galleways. It kind of clings across one of the other adjacent tables.
No one likes a sore loser.
What an angry little man.
Right, Spectrum?
Holy.
By the way, still a lot of fun to clean house with you.
Yeah, really good, really good. Always exciting.
Here, take one of these platinum. And I toss him a platinum.
Yeah, what do you guys... you can start working on your spellbook if you want to, Echo. And while you're working on that, what are you guys...
Other gambling?
Huh?
Do we see any other gambling?
Those are only two that you saw doing that. But what else? But what else are you guys looking at doing?
I don't mind doing anything. I'm just walking around the ship, exploring.
Okay. Why don't you make a perception check, set from while you're walking around.
Okay. Cause I did just go with that one spot where the bed is, and then went there and then went back up. I didn't really.
Okay. So from where you're walking around, you're seeing some of the crew just kind of starting to wake up and get their day kind of going. You see that they're doing their duties. They're trying to clean the deck and trying get rid of the rest of the octopus that was on the deck from the day before. And as you're doing that, you hear the captain talking to his first mate, talking about how they may need to make a stop sooner than later, and they're talking about going to the trying to trim the sails and make a little bit faster way to a little coastal town called Merth.
Merth. Okay.
Don't need mage armor. Shield would be nice.
Okay. While I overhear that, I'm just gonna look for Echo and friends.
Okay,
After
you
I hear
know Echo and them are still downstairs. As you're walking around, you see Cecilia on the top of the deck, just kind of polishing her equipment and kind of sharpening her sword while she's out on the deck right there. And you see that she's got a pretty hefty bag of what you would assume with your passive is money on her pouch, and she's got it cinched kind of rather tightly. And you see Aukin is off to the side doing his morning prayers and just getting ready for the day.
Aw. Alright. I go over to Cecilia, be like, do you know the place? You know where Merth is? Because I've overheard the captain talking about that they have to make a stop there. Is there anything there? Why we need to
Actually-
go there?
Oh, she would know that. Her character would know
Yeah.
that. She looks at you.
pirate.
She looks at you and goes, "Oh yes, well, Merth is one of the merchant cities along the coastal trade along the route here. Alagorn and I stopped there when he saved me out of the ocean several years ago. It's a great little town. They have some small markets and what time of the year is it?" And you see that she's kind of looking around, and she will roll that. Good enough. And you see that she gets really excited. She stands up and goes, "I bet we'll be just in time for the tournament."
No shit, what tournament?
Oh, there's a fighting tournament on Merth. It usually happens around this time of the year. I think last time it was, what did they say? The winners received 3,000 gold each at the end of it.
What kind of fighting tournament?
And she looks at you and goes, "It's a fighting tournament. You go in there with a partner and you fight the opponents, and whoever wins wins."
Oh crap, okay. So we can anyone join?
As long as you can pay the entry fee. I think the last time the entry fee was 300 per person.
300 gold, silver.
Oh, 300 gold, silly boy.
Oh, yo. Okay. Don't call me silly boy. All right. So Mirth, will it is it out of the way to the island or is it like on the way?
With the way we're going, it's on the way. It's on the trade route is how we're going. It's actually the trade route we're heading is the safest way. We won't deviate from this course until we get closer away, till we get about another 2 weeks outside of Merth.
All right. Then it shouldn't be too bad then. So I just say the same to Ogkin and lastly to Echo.
Okay. And Echo,
And
what's
especially Echo
your...
about the tournament thing.
Okay.
We should join the tournament.
You are on quite a winning streak.
Yeah, we're a good team too. Think we can handle well as a tag team partner.
You guys gonna... Oh, you guys gonna buddy up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Magic and brute strength.
I mean, if you're sure about that, sure.
Yo, come on, missed opportunity on that.
Maybe I should change my spells real quick. Said it was like a while before we got there, right?
You guys got a couple of days.
Yeah, well, what day is it on? Our journey.
You guys are on the 4th day of your journey.
I still have 5 more days of my double damage magic. Oh shit.
All right, Sethram.
Things you should have said to the DM because he forgot.
That's fine. I have to stay true to that. I don't want to cheat.
No. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So you guys want to try and do anything else? I mean, you see Echo. You would also see a couple of guys that are fishing off the side of the boat, and you see one of them, not the same guy that you had just swindled and taken all this guy's poor money from, but you see a couple of other sailors. Some of them look like they're getting ready to like sharpening weapons and stuff, and you see another guy who is throwing daggers at targets on the one of the sides of the ship, like over in this area.
I got like 3 things I want to do, but we will start with Dagger Guy. I also want to pray to Titania. And then I need to talk with Sethram about what would be the best plan of attack for our tournament.
We don't even know what it is yet. Holy. Okay.
But I have spells, so like
Oh, okay.
coordinating spells with you to like what we think would work best against a 2v2.
Do you think there's like spells that might be banned? Or it'll be all out? I don't know. Scared.
could-
Are there spells that are banned?
I mean, are you guys going to talk to Cecilia again?
Yes.
Okay. You guys go over and ask her about that, and she looks at you. She's, well, it's a fighting tournament. There's no rules, except the only rule is that there's no. I believe last time it was frowned upon for paralyzing an opponent.
Frowned upon or illegal?
Well, let's just say whoever the last man that did it, they won their round, but they were not seen to take their spot in the next round.
By tournament officials
I
or
suspect.
by
No one
independent
knows.
people?
No one knows.
Okay. Sethram.
Mysteriously disappeared.
I guess that means I should not do hold person. Okay, let's start. Let's start from the
I'll
top.
hold you tight.
I have message, poison spray, presentation. Okay. First level.
Are healing potions allowed?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Well, I mean, you have to do what you must to stay alive, correct?
Okay.
We're gonna have to stop by a store on the way to the tournament because I don't have shit for healing.
Yeah.
First level spells. I have Alarm, Burning Hands, Comprehend Language, Detect Magic, Disguise Self, False Life, Feather Fall, Find Familiar, Identify, Mage Armor, Shield, Sleep, Unseen Servant, and Witch Bolt.
The sleep counts as paralyzation.
Not paralyzed.
She looks at you and she goes, if you were going to do something like that, well, I would just tell you that several of these people that are entering the tournament are big men and big creatures. So
Oh,
it would be difficult to say how effective it would work, and I would suggest trying to subtle cast that if I were you.
yeah.
One subtle cast.
Are you
Need spells
are
that hit
you
hard.
are you asking her what subtle cast is?
Yep.
It's when you cast it when no one is able to see it.
How would they feel about invisibility?
Well, you better hope that they don't have any sort of aura about it to prevent that.
Ooh, this is. Oh, and I forgot this. What kind of what does the inside of the tournament look like? Is it open like a dome, like a gladiator's ring, or is it like?
Thunderdome?
It's an interesting thing to say for sure. It's one of these things that the last time they had it, it was sort of open. There were a few. How would I describe this? There were a few water pits also in there because there were a few aquatic creatures that also took part in the tournament.
Water pits.
Hmm. And is it typically a non-magical fighter sport, or should I
Oh,
be prepared for another?
there's been a few witches and hags that have come by and play and fought in the tournament.
Okay. Hmm. So let's start with second level spells. Those are easier to narrow down. So from I have Hold Person, Invisibility, Magic Weapon, Misty Step, and Ray of Enfeeblement. I think
I
Ray of
think.
Enfeeblement's a good one.
What does that one do?
A black
Wait, hold
beam
on.
energy from your finger towards creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack, which I'm good at. The target only does half damage with their weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. It's concentration for up to a minute. And they can make con saves against it.
Constitution's usually people that like have a lot of HP, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think I think Missy Suck would be good to like take you out of tights. I don't. Why are you laughing? I'm scared. I don't want to do it.
No, you guys are good.
Okay, Misty Step. That leaves Ray of Enfeeblement, Magic Weapon, and Invisibility. But you have a Magic Weapon already, right?
Yeah, it's plus. Yeah, yeah.
I do too. So that leaves Ray of Enfeeblement and Invisibility.
We're strategizing or death. Is what Seiko's thinking.
No, no.
It would be metagaming for him to change his strategy based on our spells. A metagamer.
No.
What the fuck? Eh, how many levels of spells do you have? Up
Yeah.
to fifth, right?
No.
Oh,
No, I
you have
put
more?
2 levels in Rogue.
Oh, okay.
I got 2 second level spells and 3 first level spells.
Oh, okay, okay.
So yeah, Ray of
How,
Enfeeblement or Invisibility.
I guess the Ray.
You sure not Invisibility for some sneak attack?
The the part that the Cecilia said about the aura thing kind of unsettles me.
Fair enough.
If they can sense you in vicinity.
First level, Alarm's not going to do us any good. Comprehend isn't. Detect Magic isn't. Disguise isn't. Burning Hands, False Life, Featherfall might come into play. I doubt it. I would like to have Shield prepared. Sleep, Unseen Servant, Witch Bolts.
Um, you can pick those ones. I'm fine with the 2 earlier. It's all up to you.
I'm gonna take Witch Bolt. Burning Hat. What's False Life do?
It gives you temporary hit points.
That would probably be wise for me.
Is it all bonus action or is it as an action? I don't really use spells a lot. Or does it say if it does?
A lot of these are action, so I'll be able to choose between crossbow and casting spells.
Okay.
Shield is probably the most important one for me to have. As
Yeah.
far as that +5 to AC would take me to 22, which will be good for really big hits because it's reaction. So we're good on planning. You're kind of gonna go in head first. I'm gonna stay back, shoot things.
Yeah, we'll plan as we go.
Okay.
We'll see how it ends up. We're doing really good right now. Hopefully nothing
gosh.
happens.
Cool. There was a guy with some daggers that I'm gonna go swindle out of some money. So,
Alright. I'll just help them get rid of the freaking octopus. How about that? I'll help them clean. I have nothing
Okay.
else to do.
I walk over to the guy throwing daggers. How good is he?
You see that he's fairly accurate, but he hasn't hit the bullseye on it just yet.
You a gambling man, sir?
He looks at you and he looks at the board and he goes, "Why? What is it to you?"
I'm just saying we could bet on throwing knives. I won some dice games, so I like betting.
Do you now?
A little bit.
Well. I think we'll have to see what. You see, he's kind of hemming and hawing back and forth, and he looks up at you and he looks at you and goes, "Well, very well. Let's have at it." And he kind of goes up and kind of adjusts the board a little bit and walks back and he looks at you and goes, "All right, 3 daggers, as accurate as you can get." And basically what's going to happen is you'll roll your dagger hit, and whoever gets the closer you get to a nat 20, the closer your dagger is to the center of the target.
So my dexterity bonus does not go into this.
It would not. So whatever it is to hit is what's going to go into.
Okay, how much are we betting?
He looks at you and you see one of the guy that you took money from is kind of over time to kind of eyeballs him and he goes, and he nods his head and he looks at you, Echo, and he goes, "Let's go 15 gold." And he puts his gold out on the barrel next to you.
Now I am working on a budget here, bud. So 15 gold, 1 match. That's it, right? We're not going to be raising stakes halfway through.
Make a perception check.
Why do I need a perception check on?
You don't know. You see that the guy that you swindled is kind of over your shoulder again, and you see that they're making eye contact. And he looks at you and goes, "Well, I mean, if you don't want to take it seriously."
I turn around and eyeball that little fucker and say, "Hey."
You say that,
Don't
you see he kind of jumps and kind of starts acting like he's being busy trying to like do work on the ship.
Excuse me, dagger guy. And I walk over and turn him around. Hey, I am an elf. Sometimes I'm perceptive. So why don't you go clean up squid way over there?
Well, it's my job to be over here today at this time of the day. I'll clean up where I'm
Make
supposed to clean up.
fucking ass. You want me to bring the giant back? I'll bring the giant back. Don't just go.
Make an intimidation check.
I'm so bad at intimidation.
You do that, and he kind of, you don't really scare him, but you see that he kind of slowly kind of starts making his way a little bit further down. He doesn't fully leave the area, but he just kind of, he's a little bit further down. Not a lot, but he is further down than when he started. And he's kind of out of, he's not able to make full eye contact with his buddy.
Could I reasonably shoot a fireball beside his head and not hit anyone?
No.
What?
Like, purposely miss and not hit anyone. But just close enough to scare him a little.
What are you aiming at? You need to have an object to aim at.
Oh no.
Huh?
Just off in the distance, not at the ship or the crew. I don't know if fireballs drop over time. Or if they just forever.
Fireball or firebolt?
Or firebolt.
Roll to hit.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Echo kills a crew member. Campaign is over.
Echo burns the ship.
I was just telling myself, there's no way they can derail this. It's an open world campaign. You fire this thing, and it actually kind of, it singes a little bit over his head. Not as close as you're wanting to get it to make your point across, but it also kind of singes, the side of the ship as it's flying by it. And as that happens, you see the first mate kind of stick his head up, and he's kind of looking at you guys, Echo, and he screams out, "Hey! Settle down now. Don't need none of that here or there. We're grateful for your help, but please, no magic aboard the ship if there's no fighting to be had."
Magic.
Okay.
Hi, I'm here, guys.
Bruh.
First mate.
Literally. Alright. No, you're
First
good.
mate.
Oh my god. That's all I ever wanted.
So yeah, we
Alright,
gambled
hold on.
earlier.
Nice.
But I can appreciate that.
Probably not.
He did.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he wouldn't
yeah.
say no. He just wouldn't partake. He'd be like, yeah, do whatever.
You were watching, but like,
He was.
Um,
Alright, hold on.
what's
Let me
it
see
called?
what
Yeah.
is bottom.
you were shaking your head.
Okay.
Alright.
And we're doing a 2v2 tournament
Ooh, cool.
in a couple
The
days.
Hunger Games.
Fun. I'm
Was
excited.
there a crowd for that?
Hold on, guys.
Actually-
Gotta fix these now because somebody came late. But no, it's fine.
Listen, man, it's not my fault my work is like an hour away. I mean, it kind of is, but
You did apply there.
yeah. Well, not intentionally. That was the only place that I was supposed to go to somewhere closer, but then they were like, "Oh, we have enough people there, so go teach swim lessons over in the other place." I was like, "Okay."
Wait, where is it at?
St. Albert.
Lessons.
Oh, what the hell?
I know, on the other side of the town, city.
How's the highway
Okay.
roads?
Oh, it's fine. I can
You don't
speed.
talk shit
So.
Okay.
on Canadians.
And Arkin, Arkin, you're seeing that you're seeing him shoot this firebolt kind of over, and Echo, make another intimidation check this time with advantage.
Get out of my
Almost got
swamp.
a Firebolt.
So this time you see the guy he looks up and goes, "Oh, well, look at this, look at the time of day. I need to be cleaning on the other side of here." And you see that he picks up his stuff and he begins to walk over, kind of on the other side of the ship. And you see the guy with the dagger there is kind of looking and kind of watch all this happen, Echo, and he looks at you and he goes, "So, you cast that firebolt, huh? Were you trying to aim there, or were you trying to get it close to his head?"
Just to scare him out of meddling. So 15 gold for the whole game. No raising the stakes halfway through. That way I don't take all your money like I did him.
And you say that, and he looks at you, Echo, and he goes, "Another 5 gold," and he takes it out and puts them on the barrel.
Oh, come on. You just said. I'm not there.
I need to borrow
Sorry.
some gold for the
Actually,
tournament,
hold on. Make a deception check.
Oh,
Deception?
it is time to lie.
16 is his insight check.
Cool.
Oh
Nat
shit.
Oh no.
Our first one of the night.
So, yeah, I might have to borrow some gold for this tournament, fellas.
How much do you need?
I won't need
Yeah, we'll handle it.
Yeah.
I'm at 316. He wants to bet 20, 300 to get in.
How are you
All right.
broke?
We'll get a,
I'm a fucking wizard, Seiko.
the
Literally.
spells.
Okay.
Oh, that
You
paper.
know how many spells I've bought?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, we got you covered.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, I have to buy the.
Oh yeah,
adamantine
Aachen, go look
sword.
at your sheet because you only have 38 HP total.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely shouldn't have 38.
Yeah. Yeah. Go like check your stuff because I don't want to say you fudge your stats here, but if that's really what you've got, let me know and I may have to go do some DM things before this tournament if you're going to fight in it, and adjust that slightly if you
I have
can't
a
like
plus
it.
2 to Constitution, so I should definitely have.
Oh,
Yeah, so check that out a little bit. Echo. So he looks at you, and you see him take his daggers out and kind of is tossing them, and he looks at the target, and he throws the first dagger.
these are straight rolls, not dex rolls, right?
And you see, yeah, so it's whatever your plus, so D20 plus your whatever to hit is. And he throws this thing, you see this thing kind of sails off to the far side and kind of lands like right over here. And you see that he just kind of shakes his head and goes, warm it up. It's a warm-up. Warm-up throws. It's your turn.
How do I find my plus to hit?
Do you not have a dagger?
I might.
You have a dagger of venom, so your to hit's +8.
My to hit is +8?
Mm-hmm. So D20 +8.
Okay. I'm in the wrong area. Okay.
You throw this thing, and it's kind of, as bad as his was, yours just a little bit better, as it's kind of land a little bit further, more on this side of his. And he kind of looks at you and goes, seems like we're both warming up. And he takes another dagger out and kind of tosses it up in the air, and he throws this thing as hard as he can. And you see that this thing kind of lands almost dead center of where it's supposed to be at. It's just like right on the near this edge of the bullseye. And he kind of slaps you on the back and goes, let's see you beat that. And you land yours like dead center of the bullseye. As soon as he says that, and he kind of takes his last dagger out, looks at you and goes, son of a... Like, what kind of dagger is that? What magic is being had here?
Oh, here we go again.
Oh boy.
A dagger of venom, so I'm pretty sure all it does is poison people.
You see, he's kind of grumbling, and he takes it out, and he looks up at the board, and he takes this out, and he throws his last dagger. And you see the thing kind of stick just a little bit closer to the edge, like almost like right on top of the bullseye, and he kind of puts his chest out and goes, don't even try.
Oh my god.
God damn.
As he's
Holy.
looking for it.
And you see this thing just goes like slam like right beside it, and you see that he just kind of sits there, and you hear just cursing out loud, and you hear from across the way, "They're cheats! I told you they're cheats!" And you see the guy just walk up, and he takes the first dagger, second dagger. He walks up to the last dagger, and he looks up at you, Edgar, and takes his dagger, and he takes your dagger, and he walks up to you, and he hands you the dagger, and he looks at you and goes, not bad. I see somebody I'll have to be training with to get better at this.
Don't listen to your friend, I'm not a cheat. I steal things sometimes, but I don't cheat.
You see he kind of touches his nose, and he goes, good to know. I'll have to keep that in mind.
I'm gonna say, yeah, keep that in mind, but in Thieves' Cant and see how he reacts.
You say that, and he seems kind of bewildered as he doesn't understand what you're saying.
Never mind, bud. Just Yeah, we can train sometime. I gotta go talk to your friend real quick though.
At least this guy's a good sport.
This
That
man.
guy's still eavesdropping from far away.
I gotta filter in these jerks here and there, but Echo is not letting any of these guys go. Echo's like, hold on, I'm gonna tell you something. I need to tell you something.
I walk over to the guy and I just put my hand on his shoulder. Can anyone see me if I were to sucker punch him straight in the fucking kidney?
Make a perception check.
Do it.
You think there's a couple of people over the deck where he's at, and if you did that, you might have a couple eyes of attention on you.
Okay. Instead, I'll just grab him, put my hand on his shoulder, but like with my thumb around the side of his neck and lean in and squeeze. And just be like, hey man, I don't cheat. And if you accuse me of that again, crew's gonna be one less, alright?
You see that he whispers underneath his breath in Thieves' Cant and goes, we'll see about that.
And Thieves' Cant I return. Yeah, we will. And I have magic and you don't, so you're at a fucking pretty big disadvantage here, bud.
You see that he's quiet.
In Thieves' Cant I'll say, that's what I thought. Quit going against your own kind. It wouldn't cheat mine. So cool down. Quit being a piss poor loser. And I'll just kinda like push him off and walk away.
And as you're walking away, he sends you a message via sending, and he says, "We're not the same, and don't judge a book by its cover."
Oh god damn it. Why? Fucking why?
Oh man.
Echo's like, I don't need to go murder hobo today. Don't make me go murder hobo today.
He's making me go murder hobo. I'll reply back with, you're right. I accept my losses, and then I will use prestidigitation. To put sore loser across his forehead for an hour.
Nice.
Make a. Are you doing this like just out in the open, or are you trying to be subtle about it?
I mean, we can go for subtleties.
It's up to you. I mean, you tell me if you're going for subtle. Roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Ooh.
No one notices.
And he's not aware of it on his forehead either.
Since I already messaged him, I'll message again and be like, hey, you got some shit on your forehead, by the way. Have a nice day. And continue walking off.
And you don't hear anything. You don't hear anything as you say that. And Auken, what are you doing, bud? As you're waking up on the day after, you guys are like 4 days into your journey. You would have known, and Sephiroth would have told you that you guys are approaching kind of a pit stop on the way there, to kind of restock and kind of resupply after the attack of the octopuses or octopi, I guess. As you guys are going to restock on stuff, they're going to sell some things to try and get a little bit more money. Some of the guys are running low on cash because Echo's swindling some of them from gambling and stuff. But Merth is. But Cecilia would have told you guys that Merth is kind of a merchant stop along the way, kind of a touristy spot, and there is a fighting tournament that's taking place, but it's also kind of a place where you guys can do a little bit of light shopping and kind of, a little bit of a breather getting off the boat after being on the boat for roughly about a week, as you guys are, you will be a little over a week or almost a week and a half by the time you guys get there. So what are you doing?
I would like at least one of those nights to have spent making like a little prayer circle, setting up my warhammer, and since my mace had my I would like to kind of just like engrave, maybe with like a set of my smith's tools, engrave the symbol of my god into the side of my warhammer.
Okay.
That's about all I got.
All right.
For the spiritual weapon?
No, my actual warhammer.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool.
All right.
Man, does your eye not open when you like try to put eye drops in your eye? Like it stickily wants to close when there's something near it. It's so hard.
The corner of your eye,
Yeah.
and then if you close your eye, you can just open it, and that little bowl. Whatever. I know
I haven't-
things 'cause I also partake.
Okay. All right. As you are doing that, Akin, you're going to be able to get that taken care of.
Sweet.
You're gonna be able to get that taken care of, get the symbol on there like you need it to. And Echo, what else were you doing? You're muted, like we're not hearing anything come through your stuff.
My bad. I need to go to the bottom deck and commune with Titania.
All right.
Titania, are you there?
That's how you're doing it.
It's the best way to do it.
Cuh?
Oh god.
Dear Margaret.
Echo, make an intelligence check. You don't recall anything. But as you're sitting there, Echo, you hear like some light fluttering of wings as you're saying that.
Oh, hello, friend. Could you tell Titania that I need to speak with her at some point? I believe I owe her an apology. Thanks, friend. And
As you say that, Echo, you hear back like a slight whisper in your ear saying, "What do you need to apologize for?"
I reacted a little bit harshly about Vomos' death and seeing him happy in the afterlife. I reacted a little too harshly, and I wanted to apologize for that.
As you say that, you hear back, Echo, you're as of right now, you're just a mere mortal, and they experience a variety of emotions. It's perfectly normal for you to experience such a thing, but I will carry on your words to Titania, and she may be in touch with you soon.
Thanks, pixie friend. I would pat you on the head, but that seems like it'd be aggressive. Anyways.
Make another intelligence check.
Intelligence to see if you could pat on the head.
No, just trying to
Oh.
got him along here. Oh god, you don't remember anything.
My rolls are shit right now.
Ah.
Use them all on daggers.
And as you guys are walking back up, what are you guys doing upstairs?
I'll go find stuff for him.
I'm just casting Firebolt into the ocean repeatedly.
I'm looking up in the night sky at the stars.
Okay, as
No.
days come to a close.
Yeah.
As the days come to a close, Echo, make one last intelligence check with advantage.
One
You can do
more
it.
time.
I believe in you. Hey, there we go.
Echo, with the 19, you remember what Celeste had tried to teach you about spirit walking and seeing into other planes.
I will go back to try to commune again, but this time, instead of communing initially, I will try spirit walking first.
Okay, as you do that, you see your eyes kind of roll back into your head as you're doing this. And Echo, as you're doing that, you see and you see different things kind of happen around you. You see the markings of where some pixies may have been. You also see the markings of where some devil hellish symbols were from earlier, but they don't appear to be there anymore. Like they've kind of faded a little bit. And as you're doing this, you see a few other pixies begin to kind of swirl, kind of around you.
Huh. Pixies. Send Titania my regards, like I said earlier, but I'm gonna go see where these devilish markings are going.
And as you say that, Echo, you see one of them kind of fly up to you, like you'd seen one of them do earlier when you were walking with Celeste, and she puts her hand on your nose, and she leans in, gives you a small little peck on the nose, and she says, "She will be waiting for you in Merth at the temple there."
Tell her I said thank you. And then I will follow the hellish symbols.
Okay. As you're trying to follow these, you see they're just kind of burned on like the insides of the ship, like around the portholes and stuff on the side. That they're not really leaning anywhere, but you're only seeing 2 of them, really.
Would I know what they are, or be able to draw them post-spirit walking?
I'll let you make either a wisdom or an intelligence check on that. Or actually, wait. Hold on one second. Since it has to do with that, I'll let you make a sleight of hand check to actually draw it.
Like post-spirit walk?
Mm-hmm.
So I had no idea what it was when I looked at it.
You're not sure. You don't remember the symbols or sigils or anything.
Okay. There's one last thing I want to try before I end my.
But with your passives, you would be able to recall it for the most part.
What do I recall about it?
Just the general outline and like some of the markings on it. So so basically you would remember what it looks like, and soon after you would be able to trace it based on your sleight of hand how well you would do it. But as far as recalling the information about it, you don't. There's nothing about it that stands out to you.
Okay. Before I take one final look and leave Spirit Walk, I just want to try and stick my head through part of the ship into the ocean.
Sure. Sure. Then as you do that and kind of look down, make a perception check.
I just want to see if I see like really old dead things. It'd be cool.
That would be cool.
With that, Echo, you see like the flurry of lights kind of off to the side, almost like it's a few dozen fairies kind of intertwined, kind of flying beside the ship. And you see that they're playing with the spirits of dead dolphins that are still jumping out of the water beside them, beside the ship.
Those are the coolest fairies ever.
What? What'd you say?
Those are the coolest fairies ever. They play with dead dolphins. Anyways, I'll go back and stare at the marking really hard, study it.
Okay.
Both of them. And then immediately go back and try to write them down.
Okay. And as you're going back and looking at them, Echo, you see that the burning is kind of fading a little bit, almost like if it's fading over time. Like they were there for probably several hours ago, but after they're almost kind of fading. But with the intelligence you've got on that, you're not able to recall really any other information on that.
Would I be able to tell how long ago that these were placed?
Make another intelligence check. based on that, you would imagine that it's been several days, if not a little over a week ago.
So before we left port.
With the 15, you don't know, but it would be around that time.
Okay. I will end my sleepwalk, immediately pull out a piece of paper, and try to write those markings down.
Okay. You can make a. You get the general thing for the most part. You think you're maybe missing a few details here and there, but you've got the general, like what it's looking like.
Then I will go to Ogden and be like, "Hey Ogden, can you take a look at these symbols for me?"
Sure. Do I recognize them at all?
Arkin, you can make either an intelligence or... Wait a minute, hold on. Either a... Man, what would you want? What would you make? A history or an arcana check?
Ooh, we're gonna go with history.
Can it let me do Arcana, you motherfucker?
Oh.
Arkin, you're looking at these things and you can tell that these are infernal markings, but you don't think that it has to do anything necessarily nefarious or demonic. But that's all you're able to tell with that.
Well, can't tell you much, Echo. All I can tell you pretty much is that they are infernal in nature, but whether that's... Can't tell you if that means their specific purpose is bad, or if just, their hellish nature means that, but I'm not sure.
Does any one of us speak Infernal? I have fucking deep speech. It's the most useless goddamn thing ever.
I don't.
Useless is how you're able to communicate with the beholder.
Yeah, the Bizzle seems to be coming up a lot more.
From?
No, I don't speak Infernal.
Sephiroth, if you're there helping looking at this thing too, Arkin, you can make a history check with advantage since you've got kind of the group there kind of looking at this thing.
Okay.
Need the boys.
Everybody's, if we stare at this really hard, maybe we'll figure it out.
Let me look like 5 more times.
Alright, Arkin, you're looking at this thing, and with everybody kind of looking at it, you're kind of reminded that this infernal marking is kind of a common sigil that's placed as more of a tracking spell.
A tracking spell. This doesn't bode well. If this is some sort of tracking spell, or some sort of tracking rune / marking. Someone's got eyes.
Beds near the markings.
What was that?
Was there any sleeping quarters near the markings?
There were not. When you said you were going below, I assumed that you were like down in like the cargo area, like down here. Like if you scroll down, I assumed that you were like in like this area.
Yeah, this is just for future reference. That's the room that I will be going to for stuffs.
Okay, so isn't this so it's in okay? So you would have been started in here, but walking around, you would have seen them like around in this area.
Can I go see if they're there in this plane?
Sure.
Okay, come with me. You two
all right.
from.
Yeah.
Whole party.
Okay.
And I go to where they were, and I say they were right here in the astral plane.
Mm-hmm.
They were right here in the astral plane. Anyone know how to disable this?
And you guys can everybody make a perception check with advantage since you guys are all kind of looking at that.
We're looking deep into this thing.
We looking.
All right, Echo and Akin, you look at this. I mean, Echo with your roll twice. Oh yeah, you did advantage. Sephiroth, wow. For the first time, Sephiroth just down there like looking at like
Wow.
Man, the side of the ship is made of wood. Guys, look at this. This This is the woodest wood that ever wooded. Like, look at this stuff,
It's
man.
mahogany.
He doesn't even know that. Echo and Arkin, as you guys are looking at this thing, you guys can see like the faint kind of burn marks of everything. And Echo, based on what you saw in the astral plane and what you're seeing now on the physical plane, that these things have faded a lot. That like they're it's almost like non-existent. Like the same descriptions, the details, everything that was in there is almost like non-existent now, and it looks like it's blending into the rest of the wear and tear on the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna use my knife and scrape through this thing and hope that disables this a little bit.
Good idea. I think that could help.
Be ready to heal me, because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I'll take out my knife.
I'm preparing
And,
cure wounds just in case. As
I
soon
let
as something
them all back
happens.
up.
No.
Take my knife and just start shaving away little bits of wood till there's multiple breaks throughout the sigil.
And as you're shaving this stuff away, Echo, you guys both see this thing kind of glow for a brief split second. And as it happens, you both can make another perception check with advantage since you're already staring at this thing.
Oh.
I was waiting for roll a dexterity saving throw.
I know. I was like, oh no. Oh.
No,
Nice.
no, not quite.
Not yet.
Yeah, soon.
That's a 25 and a nat 20.
All right. Oh, there we go. And
Damn.
man, look at that. Our first nat 20 of the nights. Let's go.
wow.
Let's go. Yeah, just waiting for you to get here, buddy.
Hey.
Arkin and Echoes, you guys see this thing. You guys see this thing kind of flare up for a second, and for a brief second, you guys see the outline of a beholder, and then it fades away.
Did you see that too, Echo?
Seems the Xanathar are still after us.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah. Oh.
And I go over and
Yo,
start
look at
shaving-
this wood, guys.
shave the next symbol.
Zephyr, stop staring at your wood. It's not even the wood of the ship.
wait, what wood are you referring to?
You can decide.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that hurt. I shaved down all the symbols. Fuck all those symbols.
All right, as you do, you see this thing kind of like spark more and more, and as you're doing that, you see some of the workers kind of coming down there, and they see guys kind of scraping the side of the wood, and they go, "Hey, what are you doing over there?"
Checking for termites.
We thought we saw some of them going through.
Don't need- We don't need more people messing around over there. We've already had a few mishaps on board here. We need you just to steer clear and try not to break anything.
What kind of
Right. Perhaps you could tell us about these mishaps so we're more well informed.
Oh, we had to chase off a few brats on board before we left here. And then we came down here. There were some scratchings on the side of the thing. We tried to get rid of many of these stupid things as we can. We had to slap tar on the ones where you're at over there, but it didn't seem to do much. It just ate through some of the tar that was there.
Oh boy. Is the first mate with them?
The first mate with who?
With you guys? Is he present in the room?
He's upstairs with the captain.
Can you go get him?
You see they kind of look at each other, kind of puzzled, and they walk up, and they, after about maybe 10-15 minutes goes by, you guys are kind of really wondering what's going on, and they eventually come back down, and the first mate kind of comes down, kind of in a huff. He goes, "Now what is going on down here that you had to take me away from my duties upstairs?"
It's important, trust me. And I lean over and kind of look over his shoulder and be like, "Can we have the room, please?"
And see the two guys kind of look at each other, they kind of shrug their shoulders and walk outside.
Thanks, guys. First mate, we may have a slight problem. They told us about some marks on the wood down here. And I was
Yes,
about to
yes, a
leave
bit
one.
of some graffiti, some stupid little urchins back in Waterdeep came on board. They snuck aboard and ransacked the place and became walking through here. Had to chase them off and try and repair some of the damage they did.
Right.
I wish that were true. You're aware of what a beholder is, right?
You see that he's kind of stops and he just kind of nods at you and goes, "And what of it?"
Follow me, and I'll just keep scratching at it till it dissipates and flashes the beholder again.
You're scratching at this thing and nothing's happening. Echo, after it happened the first time, you would have broken the seal on that, and your passive would have told you that.
I thought there was 2.
Oh, you only did the one the first time? I thought you did
Yeah.
both of them. Okay. You do
Well,
it to
I
the
was about to do the second one. They came down. So.
Okay. You do the second one, and again you see the kind of flash, and he kind of sees this happen, and he kind of takes a step back, and he goes, "What, my bless the gods! What is that? Where?"
We're pretty sure it's tracking, according to what Ogden thinks. Correct, Ogden?
Wait, sorry, hold on. I'm lagging a bit here with my internet, guys. I only sounded like robots on my end. What was that?
8. Oh,
We're pretty sure this deals with tracking, correct?
Yeah, I agree.
So it's some sort of tracking sigil, and judging by the beholder, I would guess something to do with the Xanathar Guild.
Yeah.
You
And
say
follow
that.
me.
You say that, and
Follow.
you see he puts his hand on his sword, on the handle of his sword, hilt of his sword, Echo, and he kind of leans into you and he says, "Come again."
What the fuck is what is that stance about?
Well,
Would
all
I know
right.
what his body language is saying?
Not really threatening, but more of like a preparation for something. And he leans in and looks at you, Echo, and Aachen and Sephram, and he says, "Now listen, we already know this is a dangerous trip as it's going to be taking us going out to the island of Snivik. But this business with the Xanathar, there's only so much I'm willing to put my neck out for. What is your problem with that lot, and why have you brought that upon us?"
We have no problem with that lot. I discovered something and brought it to your fucking attention. Isn't that what you'd rather me do, or would you rather just be tracked for no reason?
But we didn't have a problem with things on this until we had to bring your crew aboard
fucking
here.
First base. And I just walked past
oh,
them,
Wow.
straight up to the captain.
And you see that he's right in tow behind you, just kind of yelling at you the whole way. And as you guys are making your way up there, you see all of the crew, like what crew is there, is kind of, looking back and forth, and they're just kind of just trying to see what's going on. As you make your way up to the top, Echo, you see the captain behind the wheel, and he looks at you and goes, "Oh, what seems to be the trouble here?"
I say it very loudly this time, instead of quietly and discreet like before. Captain, there was some markings below deck that I tried to make your fucking unworthy goddamn first mate aware of. That the Xanathar Guild had put here to track this vessel. I tried to keep it quiet, I tried to go through the chain of command, and then this fuckhead had to be a fuckhead. So now you're aware. Now everyone's aware. Should I come to you with my problems instead of him?
And you see the captain kind of motions to the first mate. The first mate kind of takes over the wheel of the ship, and the captain kind of walks to you, and he kind of motions forward and says, "Please, to my quarters." And he kind of follows, and he kind of leads you guys downstairs to the next level.
I feel like that was the best way to handle that. Fuck that first mate. He's already getting on my nerves. Getting mad for Firebolt. Getting mad.
mad lad.
I'd try and give him info. Just
You
mad.
guys, so you guys following him? You guys following him downstairs?
Oh, you bet your ass
Yeah.
I am.
Alright. You guys follow him downstairs, and as he's opens the door, kind of leads you guys inside. He turns around and goes, "So, what exactly have you found downstairs?"
There was a sigil. I saw it doing elf things. And it was infernal in nature. And So I wrote it down. I showed Akin. He said that it must be some form of tracking sigil. And I didn't think that you wanted your ship tracked by a fucking gang. So I erased one, went to erase the other, and then think nothing of it. And then some of your people came in and thought we were trying to fuck with the ship. And then I asked for your first mate, and he threw a fucking bitch fit. So then I came upstairs and told you about it. Do you want this exchange of information, or would you rather me just leave things as is?
And he looks at you, and he looks at you and Aachen and Suffram if you're there too, and Cecilia. I guess she'd be with you guys too. And he says, "Well, we did have a bit of trouble with some riffraff coming aboard before we departed. Assume doing a bit of graffiti and mayhem and mischief as they usually do. As far as the first mate goes, well, we've had some tensions with the Xanathar Guild. This ship used to be a runner for them before Alagorn procured our services and has been a much kinder investor than the Xanathars have been for us. So everyone's a little tensious when the Xanathar Guild gets mentioned, as it's not an employer that we would like to get caught up with again. And announcing something as loud like that, as brazen as it was a bit foolish on your part, but I can see why you would be as upset as you were. He's doing his duty to make sure that we're all safe, and I'm gonna ask you plain. What's your dealings with the Xanathar Guild been like?"
So you're taking the first mate's side on just brushing shit under the rug?
Nobody's brushing anything underneath the rug. I'm simply trying to understand what your past has been like with the Xanathar.
I mean, we've had our scuffles, just like we have with the Zentarum and everyone else.
No, the Zentarum are here nor there. They have their own self-interest in mind. The Xanathar are a bit more volatile than others. As I said, when they used to employ us, we ran some things for there. Even the Great Beholder used to live here on the ship for a time. But he hasn't been here for years. So, I'm going to ask you again. I've showed you everything my secret, my exact past with the Xanathar. What's been yours?
Is he done being a Xanathar? Does it seem like he's done being a Xanathar?
You can make an insight check. You're not completely sure, but you would know with your passage that he said that they were employed by him. So think of them as more of like, like merchants for hire, like a boat for hire was how they were. That's how they were using them. Not really a part of the Xanathar gang, but more of like, I need your boat for my own personal stuff, and they would just pay them, and they would do whatever they wanted. But with your insight, you're on the fence whether to believe him or not. But Aachen and Sephram, you guys can make one too.
Okay.
Actually, we'll let Cecilia make an insight check too, because hers is iffy too.
Oh my god!
No.
Oh! 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 We got your back, Echo!
Everybody but Echo, you guys think the guy's being sincere in what he's saying, and that he's not one. Cecilia and Aachen, you guys especially are like, the guy's not with the Xanathar anymore, but specifically Aachen and Cecilia, they're like, this guy is the furthest thing from him, doesn't want anything to do with him. He's just trying to make sure that you guys aren't have had any really deep dealings with the Xanathar either. He's just trying to really understand what your relationship has been like and why you guys know about him.
I'll put my hand on Echo, lean down, and whisper in his ear. I don't believe this man has any dealings with the Xanathar Guild as of late. Seems to be
I cast
good
messaging. Aachen, do we tell him about our run-in with the Beholder?
I would say yes. We're, I, he's been honest with us. We should at least be honest with him.
In just normal talking, I'll say this one falls on you, Og. We may have had a run-in with the beholder. But
You see that as soon as you say that, you see the captain stands up, and he walks over to his cabinet and opens up it up, and he takes 5 glasses out and sets them on the table next to you, Echo. And he kind of pauses and leans over and says, "And what else?"
he killed one of ours, and someday we will kill one of his. Mostly just him, though.
And you see that he reaches kind of a cabinet below, and he takes out a bottle that's very clearly labeled as Dragon's Breath. And he pops a cork on it and pours 5 glasses and slides them over to you guys. And he goes, "Well, it seems like our little venture out here for Alagorn just got a little bit more dangerous, wouldn't you say?"
Yes, and we do have to apologize for that. It may have been us, but we're not 100% sure that we're what brought.
He looks
On
you.
this
He looks you, Aachen. He looks you, Aachen, and he goes, "No, he has his tentacles in everything. So the fact that you're here maybe a simple concept, maybe as just a simple circumstance. It's just kismet that you happen to be here." And he kind of directs us at you, Aachen, and goes, "When we get to Merth, there are a few temples there. Go to one of the temples, and I need you to bring us a priest here. He'll cleanse the ship, remove any of the warding spells that you may not have found, and then we'll set sail a day or 2 after he's performed the proper rituals."
Right. Well, that can be done fairly easily.
Captain, I have another question for you. A crewmate of yours. And I explained the guy that we had gambled with that was a sore loser. He may have had sore loser across his forehead.
You see, he looks at you, and he kind of laughs, and he goes, "So you're the one that did that to Dobby."
Dobby.
Oh, those Dobby!
Well, Dobby is a little bit of a sore loser. I think we can all agree on that.
"Oh, sore loser's putting it mildly. He holds a grudge against everyone. He'll come into a lot of great sum of money, and then gamble it away, and then swear the world is against him."
What do you know about him? How long's he been involved with this ship?
"Oh, he's been here as long as I've been captain. He's as harmless as they come. The bark
For
is
sure
much
not
bigger.
involved.
The bark is much worse than his bite. And his bite is that of a 18-year-old dog that has to gum down his food."
That is.
But not
Wow.
involved with the Xanathar, right?
"Oh, he wouldn't have the stomach to even approach one of their thugs, much less deal with the beholder himself."
Did you know that he speaks thieves' cant?
Aye, and he's a fair bit of the magic hand here, but it's more showmanship and trying to swindle people out of money.
That's what he accused me of. What about the guy throwing daggers earlier?
Marty, fair bit more reputable, if you could be reputable in this line of work, than Dobby, but one that you could, always trust in battle for throwing in fair, accurate daggers, though, as I hear, you bested him in that.
I did. Anyone new join the crew recently, or seem not amicable with your split from the Xanathar?
None that I can tell, but if any come to mind, I'll let you know.
Who's the newest members of the crew?
As of right now, we have no new members of the crew. Who is here is the original crew from our days with the Xanathar to when Alagorn was here.
Okay.
Right.
Well, that's all the questions I got. Anyone else got anything?
Are we drinking this dragon's breath or what?
Okay,
Well.
Sephiroth. You can have my glass. I'm good.
I was waiting for the captain to drink first, but
No. You guys do
God.
that, and you see the captain kind of pick it up after that, and he kind of raises his glass, and he kind of, tosses it back and like slams it on the counter. Then he waits for you guys to follow suit.
Yeah, we slam.
Is he? I mean, I don't want to offend, but I'd rather not.
Oh,
But if well,
well, very well then. And he reaches over and grabs yours, Aachen, and slams it and puts the glass down.
well for you then, it is yours after all.
And as he reaches over and grabs it, Aachen, make a perception check.
Gasp!
Oh no.
What will I see?
yeah,
He's got a sweet gorilla tattoo on his arm. I don't know. Oh fuck!
You don't
He's
notice
got
anything.
nice hands.
You don't even notice. You just see the thick rust of hair on his arm as he reaches over and grabs it.
He is a gorilla.
You're just looking at this guy and you're just like, wow, nice arm hair, bro.
I can't do that. I'm a damn Goliath. I can't grow hair on me.
have you considered hand modeling? I'll lean forward and clink my glass off the two that he drank and slam it, and then reach out to shake his hand and be like, if anything else happens, I'll come direct to you, or we will.
Oh, feel free to, and I'll talk to the first mate about things and tell him to settle down a bit. We're a fair bit away from Waterdeep. We have plenty of ocean ahead of us, and we're getting ready to stop in Merth, which I hope is a nice refresher and break for all that's here. It's going to be really our only last line of salvation until we get to the islands.
Mirth.
Well,
Right.
sounds good. Anyone else got anything?
No, I think
No.
we're good for the night.
Yes, thank you for your hospitality, Captain.
And he kind
Yeah,
of
dude.
nods at you, Aachen, as you guys are able to kind of go, and Aachen, Aachen and Echo and Sephiroth, as you guys are leaving, wait, Aachen, Echo and Sephiroth. Echo and Sephiroth, you guys can make a perception check with disadvantage since you guys drank the dragon's breath. Aachen, you can make another perception check as you guys are leaving.
Will I see anything this time? Who knows?
Oh,
Oh, damn.
my
Oh, no, I
gosh. Wow.
God damn, Echo. Holy shit.
In your drunken stupor, Aachen, even though you're sober, you see freaking nothing. You're just like, going to bed. See you guys.
I'm out.
You're tired.
Somehow, in your drunken stupor, Sephiroth, you're getting ready to leave, and you see like a jar kind of off to the side of the desk that's over there, and you see the kind of funny that's kind of in there. Echo, in that thing, you see a formaldehyde piece of a beholder stalk that looks like it's been cut off and set on the desk off to the side.
I pause on exiting. Captain, we've been fairly honest with one another tonight, I think.
And you see that he kind of, I can say that we have.
Can I ask you what's up with Beholder Stock?
He kind of stops and he looks back over his shoulder and he looks back at you and he goes, well, it's not the first beholder that I've dealt with. This one tried to get a little bit snicky with the payment that we had on several years ago before dealing with the Xanathar, and well, let's just say that he ended up paying up for us.
Would I know if that could help in the tracking?
You can make a intelligence or arcana check.
Which one's better here? Oh, Arcana all day.
You're not sure. You think that if it was from the same beholder, like the Xanathar, that it might. Otherwise, it's not going to really do much for you.
What was the Xanathar that we dealt with? That beholder. What was his name?
The Xanathar.
Oh, his name is Xanathar.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that's not good.
Ooh,
It's his
suspect.
guild. Very self-centered. Naming a whole guild after himself.
Out of game, he's labeled as a megalomaniac. So, yeah,
so
that fits.
Yeah, it fits with the beholder as well.
What was the name of that beholder, Captain?
Oh, Trent, what was his name? And he's kind of thinking here. Sorgi was his name.
Okay. Well, thanks for the dragon's breath, Captain. If anything else comes up, see you again, buddy. And I just walk off.
Okay. And as you guys are leaving, you guys do anything particular the next couple of days, or you guys just kind of chill until you guys get to Merth?
I'd like to chill.
I'm good till Merth.
Okay.
Reading
Then
the
with that-
magazines.
All right. As you guys do that, you guys are gonna be able to see. You guys are gonna be able to chill. Just kind of hang out a little bit, get things done. And as you guys are waiting there, you guys see a port kind of in the near distance that you guys begin to get there, and you guys are going to be able to find yourselves on Merth as you guys get there. And I'm going to go take a short restroom break, and we will pick up with you guys
Next week.
on the edges of no. Well, I mean, no. Oh, dude, we still got plenty.
Kidding.
Dude, we still got plenty to do. When I get right back.
I hope we can do the tournament tonight. I'm itching to fight.
I say we split the party, hit our temples, reunite, and then go to the tournament.
Okay. Are you gonna join the tournament again with Cecilia? It's a duo thing.
I mean,
What happens if we go in there? We're the last four. Yo.
Who else is gonna win and we split the goods?
No, but we don't kill them, right?
And then one of us will take a knee. Pretend
Okay.
to lose.
We'll heal them back up. Man,
I'll
why
use
isn't Sam
Rune Dragon
here?
I know.
Oh.
Yeah, so my HP was pretty low.
Well, what happened? Did you change? Did you actually
no,
change something?
that's base.
That's base?
Apparently, I looked up like a calculator or something for that.
Like,
Yeah, that was base.
because I was gonna play your character.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, that's not. Alright. Your
I know-
AC
I
is
didn't-
pretty good.
Yeah, my AC is pretty solid, so that's kind of where I make up for it. But pretty darn good, if I say so myself.
Man, I'm a fragile, like, Goliath.
A fragile little boy. That's
Oh,
okay.
you fixed it now, right? 63. Nice.
All
right.
If we do double teams, we need to check on what the reward is first
Okay.
to ensure that
$10
we're not
Subway gift card.
Yeah, we all put in 300 gold, and then it's like $10 Subway gift card.
I believe it might be like some. It has.
Alright.
He's back.
All right, as you guys get there, you guys see that people are kind of selling fish and stuff around. You guys hear the hustle and bustle of some of the fishmongers and people that are selling stuff. And what are you guys doing as you guys get there?
Fish.
Weapon shop.
I asked where a temple to talk to Titania might be to the first handful of people I see.
You walk up and say that, and you see one lady kind of turn around at the mention of that. She's, "Oh, are you interested in the fair lady Titania?"
Already a member, thanks, but where would the temple be?
"Oh, well, you can't miss it. It's on near the edge of town, nearest where the edges of the water are." And she kind of motions, and you see like this kind of rundown building kind of just over here as she's motioning at that place. And you see like the small, like kind of broken down statue of a fairy fae. And you see like some flowers and stuff that look like they're blooming that may not normally be blooming in that area.
And how does this lady look? Does she like live in squalor or anything like that?
She's fairly good looking to Echo, but I mean she's got some dirt and kind of she's a good looking lady, but she looks like that she's kind of poor, but not necessarily like completely run down.
I give her a gold piece and thank her.
You flicker that, and she takes it, and she immediately just hands it to one of the fish people, or people that are selling fish near there, and he kind of nods at her and hands her a whole fish.
Wow.
Hmm. Do you need more fish than that, dear?
Was it a mackerel?
And she looks at you and says, "Oh no, this will be enough for me and my sister. Thank you."
I hand her another gold.
Ooh, Echo. Damn.
You try and hand it to her, and she puts a hand up and goes, "Oh, sir, please, it's fine. It's the least I could do is to help guide you so that you may go learn more about a fair lady."
Fair enough. I walk over to the fish guy and say, hey, next time she wants a fish, it's on me, and give him the gold.
You hand it to him, and he takes it, and he looks at her and goes, "Well, Ruby, looks like come by tomorrow, and we'll have another fish ready for you."
And then I'm gonna go to Titania's temple.
Okay. And Larkin and Sephram, as you guys are over there doing that, you guys can both make a perception check, and Cecilia will make one too.
Oh, nice.
Hey, fair enough. As you guys are over there, you guys hear an old guy kind of yelling out, "Last call for the tournament! Last call! We have 2 spots left for the tournament!"
Oh shit.
And you guys see that there's people that are over there kind of looking at the different people that have signed up. And what are you guys doing?
Wait, is Echo not here? Oh, he's going to the he's going to the temple.
Pay back.
It's
Yo,
Cecilia guys doing it. She goes, "Oh, we just need to sign him up, and it'll be fine. He can just take his money from one of us."
All right, fair enough.
Uh.
Did you guys want to sign up or?
Well, I mean, you seem kind of eager.
Okay. All right,
like-
I'm running towards the dude.
Just full sprint.
Oh my gosh.
So you
There's
like,
2
Alright.
left. Sign us up.
You run up there, Echo, or you run up there, Sephram, and you see a couple of people kind of looking around. They see you just kind of barreling your way through everybody, because I mean you're a big guy, and they're like, "Oh," and you see 2 guys see you walk up Sephram to sign, and they immediately just kind of step back and go, "I'm not fighting against that," and just kind of like walk away, just seeing this big bulk of a guy just kind of up there. And as you run up there, he looks at you, Echo, and goes, "Oh, well, thinking of signing up with your buddy here?"
Yeah.
I'm present.
Wait, you're present? I thought you were.
No,
heading to the temple.
he's motioning to Auken.
Oh, okay.
I believe one of our other friends will be fighting instead, not me.
See if they
Okay.
need one more team.
Is there a possibility for another team to fit in, or is this the maximum?
Well, we have room for 2 more. We have the 3 of you looking to sign up here.
Well, we do have a 4th party member who's currently preoccupied, but they would be
Well,
joining us as well.
do you have his fee to sign up for the tournament?
That we do.
Yes, we do.
Very well, very well. Well, the fee is 600 gold for a 2-man team. First prize is 6,000 gold and some fancy equipment. Second place is 1,500 gold.
Yeah, that's still kind of worth for 600 if you get first or second.
Yeah, not a
Uh,
bad tournament.
If it's 1 team, if it's 2 teams, we're putting down 2,400.
Oh, I think it's 1. Oh no,
one,
isn't it
one
1200?
one team is 600. 2 teams would be 1,200.
Oh yeah. See if you
So
give
we
us
can
12.
do 2 more teams, right, sir?
It's
If
we'll
we
only
have
have
enough.
2 teams is all.
Alright.
So your buddy who's not here, and then that would be it. Now, if you're going to sign up, sign up. If not, we have other people that are more than willing to sign up for this tournament.
I give him the
Oh.
gold.
Yeah, I also.
I give him all 600.
Okay.
Sephram, just give 300. I'll just deduct 300 for brevity.
Okay.
And you guys, as you guys do that, he kind of writes your names. He begins to write your names. Asking, "Oh, and before we do this, who is fighting with who?"
never did think that through, did we?
Wait, what does that mean?
Who is on whose team?
Yeah. You guys put me wherever. I don't care.
Silence you, you're not here.
Or is he? That's just how good of a rogue he is.
That's the messaging. I walk up invisible.
My gosh.
Dimension door in. Just I am here.
Wait, what was the question again?
Who's on whose team?
So me, I point at myself.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, you can speak somewhat.
I will be with my friend that is not here, that is somewhere else, and
Well, does your friend who's not here have a name, boy? Speak.
my friend, his name is Echo, and I am Sephirim.
Sephirim? Very well.
Sephirim.
And you see he writes your name down, Sepherim.
Wait, no. Oh, whatever, keep it.
And he writes down Echo, and he looks at you, Orc, and he goes, and I'm assuming you to be fighting with this fair lady. Have I seen you here before? And he looks at Cecilia, and she goes, well, I have been through here before with some of the merchant ships. And he's kind of looking at her. Wish she was here for this.
Oh.
And thank God. And he's not able to quite put his finger on it. And he goes, well, I guess you just happen to have one of those faces, dear. Very, very well, very well. And then what are the names for you two that we're putting down?
My name is Ogkin Smithhand. You could just put Og.
Okay. And as you do that, Sasu speaks up and says, and you could put down Samantha for myself. And he writes down the name Samantha.
Og as an AWG.
No, I know. As a U there.
And he takes some money, writes it down, and the old man looks at you guys and says, alright, well, the tournament will start in 3 hours. So you have 3 hours to report to the arena. And he motions kind of over his shoulder. And he says, just make your way further uptown here. In this direction. Further up here. And you can't miss it. The crowds will be gathering. And it'll be a great time for all. You'll be given a slight version of a meal in between bouts to help you rest and recover. And from that, what he means is you guys will get something similar to a Hero's Feast, but not all the benefits of it.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
And then he
I
goes
would
on
like
to
to
say,
ask-
and this is a tournament where, we don't have the bloodshed tournament this year, but so once you're unconscious, your body will be carried off and you'll be allowed to recover on your own naturally.
Oh, good.
Oh, there is a chance we can fight against each other. A chance.
That would be
A chance, Sephirim, a chance.
Alright, so after you said that, I'm just gonna start looking for Echo,
Okay.
asking people.
And Arkin, what were you getting ready to ask?
Oh, I wanted to ask him about the temple to the. I must have missed it, but the captain mentioned finding a priest.
You would know with your passive, that he didn't mention anything specific, just to find a temple that could cleanse the ship.
All right, well then I will ask this dude where the nearest temple is.
Well, it's the Titania temple over yonder, and he kind of motions off to where Echo ran off to, and he says, and there's a few here, a few little of the smaller ones. We're not a very religious community, but we have a few little quacks that pop up here and there. You're more than welcome to visit either one of those. We have one of the Lanathar, and he kind of motions over there. Wait, did I say that correctly?
Wax.
Nope, not them. Hold on. Hold on. There's Eldath, the goddess of peace, and he motions over here. And then we have Gond, the god of craft, and then we have Helm, who is the god of protection, and he motions in the different directions.
Where's the temple to God?
Gond is just yonder way, and he kind of motions over in this area.
Og fucking books it that way.
Okay. All right, and Sephram, what are you doing, bud?
I am looking for the temple that Echo has gone to.
Okay, you know that he ran the one kind of behind you guys, like over here.
Alright, I'll run to that direction.
Okay. And Echo, cut to you. What are you doing as you make your way in there?
Is there anyone in there, or is it just a ruined temple?
You walk in there and you don't see that it's necessarily ruined, but you see that the walls, that it could be like it's been kind of neglected and kind of repair. That it needs a little, it might need a little bit of TLC, but there's nobody in there. But that the people that have gone in there, like Ruby that you met earlier, seems to be very few people that are there that try to kind of maintain it themselves. You tell it's a very bad attempt at home patchwork.
But there's no one present.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'll go up next to whatever altar or thing is in there, and then sit cross-legged and spirit walk.
Okay. You do that, Echo, and you see several different fairies and fae beings that are in there, and you see this like bright light that's in there, and you see Titania's vision of her kind of emerge from it as she begins kind of walking on the stone steps. And as you're sitting there looking at all this, Echo, the interior of the temple actually looks in stark contrast to what you're seeing in the physical realm. As the inside of what you're seeing is you see the most like intricate carvings of Titania and the different fae kind of in the stone walls. You see that the gaps missing in the roofs and the walls are actually sealed in the astral plane, and that it looks like a very one of the more intricate detailed temples that you would have seen.
Well, this place is very different than where I just came from, Titania.
It's not about the material things, but it's their faith that has restored this place. Soon, they will have their reward.
Fair enough. I came to apologize for my behavior when Vomos died.
Is it not
that
normal
was
to
very-
be upset when someone dies?
It was, but it was misguided anger.
We're just beginning in our relationship. There are many things that I haven't shown to you, and that you haven't understood in how I operate. There's no need to apologize, dear.
Well, I was just on my way to a fighting tournament and thought I would come by and make my apologies so that we could get back on track and have a good relationship.
You see that she puts a hand on and touches your shoulder, and she says, "Such a curious creature. When I first met you, I didn't think that you would have such compassion or thought. But you seem to have more emotion and have become more personable as an elf with such a dark past that you have."
One day at a time or something like that. Working on it.
I saw you gave small gifts to Ruby and her sister.
Well, she seemed like a nice lady. And then she bought fish with it, and I didn't like the thought of a nice lady going without food tomorrow night. But it was, I would have done that for most people.
And you see she kind of smiles at you and she says, "Good luck in the tournament. May this help you on your way."
Echo!
Ooh.
And then Echo, you can add 14.
boy.
You can add 14 temporary. You can add 14 temporary hit points.
I'm just yelling out at Echo. He's hear me.
Mighty useful.
And as she kind of looks up in your direction, Sephram, as you're kind of yelling out for him, and Echo, she kind of fades from your sight. She says telepathically in your mind, "The island you're headed to is full of treacherous creatures and an unnatural evil. I'll try to keep an eye on you as best I can, but the presence there, it even drives me away, and my face spirits. Be safe.
If there's anything I can do to train on the way there, let me know. I'd like to talk again before we arrive. I say, hoping that she hears it as she's fading.
And as she's leaving, Echo, you don't hear anything, but you do feel this like warmth kind of come over your body as she leaves.
Alrighty.
Damn.
I'll turn around and look at Sephram in spectral form.
Let go!
Ree! What's he look like in spectral form?
You see, as you're looking at Sephram, oh man, you had to do this.
Hot bod.
Echo, as you're looking at as you're looking at Sephram in Echo form, you see a broken shell of who he was. You see the fallen Asamar that he really is, but you also see him almost like the Joker. You see one side of him is kind of this broken, kind of depressed looking Asamar. The other side is the hopeful, joyous Asamar that he used to be. And you can tell that every time with each step that he's saying to you, saying your name, you see the more light side of him that he used to be kind of lights up a little bit. It seems to kind of overtake the fallen Asamar that he was, which each time he says that.
Oh. Okay.
That's really moving.
Yeah.
While still spectral, can I just go tap on her shoulder to see what happens?
Sure.
I go tap on his shoulder.
I jump.
Okay.
Be like, oh,
Sephram,
dude,
as
and
you-
I like.
I was gonna say, from as you see that, you kind of jump a little bit, but as it happens, echoes you that you kind of startle him, and Sephram, you're not like, you're not. Gosh, what would I? Sephram, make a wisdom saving throw.
Whoa.
Oh.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm scared.
Okay, you do that, Echo. You do that, Sephram, and Echo. What you see is the astral form of him. You see his physical body jump, but the astral form, Echo, is what you're looking at, and you see it also kind of jump a little bit, but you see the good side, the Asamar, kind of react more in a positive manner than the negative side. So he's not. So he knows that it's you that's tapped him on the shoulder.
Oh crap.
I tap
And
him
he's-
on the other shoulder to see if he turns around the other way.
Another wisdom save. Another wisdom save, Sephram.
Oh man. Okay.
You got this. Hell yeah.
And again, you see him kind of turn around a little bit, and as you do that, Echo, you see that the other side of him, the negative side, again, it attempts to react, but the good side of him overtakes it, as again, it's a sign to you that the astral form knows it's you doing it, and it's not reacting in an adverse manner.
Would I know what would have happened if he failed those wisdom saves?
Tap me one more time.
May-
Find out.
Let's
Tap him on
the
the head.
fates. Make either an insight or an intelligence check.
Let's go see what our options are. They're both +3. Done really bad at intelligence.
And do it with advantage. Because you did it. Because you tapped him on the shoulder twice.
Oh.
You know that if you would have tapped him and gotten a bad reaction from him, that the bad side of him would have reacted in more of a scared and panicked manner, and almost like a preemptive rage. Out of fear. Out of fear instead of out of friendliness.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. All touches in the astral realm are bad touches.
Can confirm.
I will
Oh.
go back to my body and stand up in my material self and turn around and be like, "Oh, hey, Sephram."
I'm just running to him. Yo, we we got entered into the tournament. I paid for your gold. It starts in 3 hours. We should do stuff before then.
Oh, here's the gold. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
Um,
it's okay.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. This place is awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff to see. I'm actually really cool, chill, happy. I don't know.
Well, that's good. And I just give him a pat on the back, and I need to get some potions before we go into this, by the way. So,
Yeah, I have 7 if you just want a half of it.
oh my God. Let's
Seven.
find a potion shop so I can buy some.
All right. Oh, and by the way, Augie and Cecilia can join too. That'll be pretty nuts.
What? With all 4 of us?
Yeah, but 2 separate teams, and like the rule is no bloodshed, so it should be fine.
Okay. So just still unconscious then.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. And then are we all 4 just splitting the pot, or?
Yeah, well, I mean that's what we always do, right? That's what you always do, so.
Well, I figured Odkin and Cecilia would, have a say. We are a team, so I don't know if this
Oh.
counts as finding treasure or if this is separate. But we can ask them when we get there.
Yeah. Only first and second place gets the prize, so.
I guess we'll have to be first then, bud.
Big 6,000 gold plus probably good loot prize for first. So,
We need to go to that healing shop for sure. Can't let those
Alright.
fuckers beat us.
let's go.
Just in
All right, so you guys looking for like a shop or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, can we if there's like a humanoid, we can make them drink one of those mystery potions, see what happens. like kind of befriend them, be like, hey, you want some potions? We'll give it to you, and then they drink it and something happens. Then we
Oh
kill
my
them.
gosh! Oh,
What?
you,
Jesus.
Well, not kill them,
Whoa.
unconsciously
Uh,
down them.
There is the potential for death, but we could force feed them one mid-battle. I'm
Oh yeah,
sure.
there is a potential for death. Okay.
Yeah, but mid-battle, I mean, anything goes, right?
seriously,
I don't know. I don't know.
seriously.
Okay.
Okay.
Potion seller.
Okay.
Where
All right.
where are you?
You
Where are
guys,
you?
you guys,
Ogden?
you guys
Oh,
are
sorry.
making. You guys are making your way towards the back to town, and Aukin, you're going to that temple.
yes.
All right, you go into the temple and you see there's one lady that's in there, and as you enter in the temple, your footsteps kind of echo throughout. She turns around and goes, "Ah, who's that? Who's that?"
Uh, hello. Are you, the keeper of the temple?
Ah, well, yes, yes. Who are you?
I am a follower of Gond.
A follower of God here? No, there's only me.
I'll pull out my hammer and I'll show her the.
Don't
engraving.
hit me! Don't hit me!
No,
Please,
ma'am.
no!
Ma'am.
Is this a
I'll
robbery?
lay it down. I'll lay it down.
Is
at
this
her
a
feet.
robbery? Listen, I don't have any money.
This is not going as well as I planned. As I thought in my head.
I'm being accosted. Help!
Ma'am, please. I'll kind of just set the hammer down with the symbol facing up towards her.
Are you a follower of God? This is the symbol of God. You've come to the right temple, boy.
Yes, I was. I had never seen a temple to him before, so I was quite curious and excited.
How do you have the symbol and never seen a temple?
Long story.
You
I
see
always
that
used to be a
you see
craftsman
that
at
you see that she turns around. Something catches her attention. She turns back around and she goes, "Oh, hello, boy. Are you? What brings you here? Who are you?"
All right. Hello. My name is Ogkin.
Okay, yes,
Your
this.
name?
What? Look at this fancy hammer that someone's left here in the temple. This has the symbol of God on it.
That is my hammer.
But you didn't have a hammer when you came in here. I've just seen you here. And you see that she looks off again and she turns back around and goes, "Hello, my boy. What brings you into the Temple of God today?"
I will just bow to her and walk a little bit deeper into the temple.
My boy, have you seen the hammer that someone has left here? It's a blessing from God to us
this
all.
is my hammer. This is my hammer, man.
It's your
Don't
hammer.
worry.
What brings you here to the Temple of God, boy?
Just to see.
To see what? To see the sights? There are no sights here except me. I'm far too old for you, boy. Please take your attention and your efforts elsewhere, my boy.
I'm gonna like kind of ignore her at this point and just take a glance around the temple and what do I see?
As you're looking around the temple, you see like the different craftsmanship and stuff that people have laid there as kind of like an offering to God. And you see like a script kind of on the side as it's kind of a listing of the different clerics that you would assume or a different listing of different clerics that serve in the temple.
I'll take out the mace that I had broken in the fight so long ago. I don't remember what fight it was.
Okay.
And I will just kind of leave the broken pieces as an offering to God.
Okay. And as you leave that, you see that she rushes up to it and picks it up, and she says, "My boy, who broke the hammer? This is a difficult hammer to break."
Unfortunately, I did. I've had some scuffles in the day.
What do you have the other pieces of the hammer? Where's the rest of the hammer for this?
I pull out like the rest of like the handle of the hammer.
And you see that she takes them and she kind of sits it on the altar, and you see that she lays her hands on it, and she kind of says a little prayer, and you see that the hammer is restored to its full form.
I will just say thank you.
And as you say that, she kind of jumps back. She, what brings you into the temple here today?
No reason, just curiosity. And then I'll slowly turn around, kind of just examining all the other craftsmanship that's all laid around.
And as you begin to walk out, Arkin, you hear telepathically, "For someone who comes in, you sure are patient with an old hag."
It was a test.
Of course. No point in being rude to someone who follows the same god as I do.
You just assumed she followed the same god, but she still acted in such restraint. Turn around, boy. What can we do for you today?
Okay, I'll turn around.
And you see that she's standing there. She's standing there leaning on the hammer looking at you, and she kind of winks.
I'll give her a nice warm smile. Well, I wanted to just come in and pay my respects. I've been moving around so often, as you can tell, considering I am a Goliath, and we're not the most sedentary folk.
Oh, you're a Goliath, really? I had no idea. You're such a big fella. I always thought you were a dwarf.
Most people get it confused, and I'll give her a wink. But,
Tell me, this light hammer, this seems to be a bit out of place for someone like you.
well, it was one of the first things I ever crafted. So I had kept it with me for all this time. Very sentimental, but I feel like it would be good as an offering to God.
Well, I think it may do you a bit far better. Is this the only reason you came in here, was to pay your respects? There was nothing else you needed?
Well, we do have a bit of an issue on a ship of ours, but I'm sure I could find another priest who'd be willing to help, but...
You don't think that I would be willing to help you? That my only gifts are crafting weapons such as this?
No, I just, I don't know.
Well, fine then. Fine then. I didn't want to help anyway. Be away with you.
No, ma'am. Your help would be greatly appreciated. We have
Oh.
some infernal markings on in the deck of our ship, tracking
And
ones. We were wondering if you'd be able to.
You
dispel
see
them.
that she kind of her attitude kind of changes, and she kind of quits hunching over. She kind of stands fully upright, and she looks at you and says, "What infernal markings are on your ship?"
We're a bit of a ways from Waterdeep, but have you heard of the Xanathar Guild?
Well, you don't have to be from there, but that's a beholder, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
You would be correct. It seems
Nasty, nasty
Yes.
creatures, just filthy. We
Quite
can.
nasty.
I will have to go get the aid from a friend of mine at the Temple of Helm, but we should be able to remove it from your ship, but I can't promise that it won't reappear after some time, depending on how severe the markings were. But we could cleanse the ship and keep it free from it being marked up again.
so anything you can do would be greatly appreciated.
Oh, let's see how much you appreciate this. And you see that she throws the hammer. You see that she throws the hammer back at you, and you can make an athletics or a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'll make athletics or like strength or dexterity saving throw or athletics.
Athletics check, or you can make one of the saving throws.
No, athletics check. Please be good.
And as you grab this thing, it kind of hits you a little bit more oomph than what you had expected to get back. And you can remove the light hammer from your inventory, and you can add a light hammer +1 to your inventory.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It begins.
It begins.
All I got was some shitty temporary health points, Hog.
I got a new weapon. Let's go.
What is your light hammer like Melonier? Majolnier? Wait, Melonier? Oh, I can't say it.
Mjolnir?
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus
No,
one,
he
you
doesn't.
said,
He
right?
doesn't. Yep, +1.
Okay.
And you see that she begins kind of walking out, and as she gets to the outsides of the temple, you see that she's kind of walking with you beside her, and you see some of the guys kind of look up at her, and you see one of them begin to kind of approach her. She goes, "Oh, hello, yes, come into the Temple of God." And you see the guy immediately kind of turns around and begins walking away, and she goes, "Keeps the non-believers away, boy. Let's go."
Oh,
Mjolnir.
all right.
And where are you guys doing? Echo and Saffron, you guys, or what are you guys doing?
Potion shop.
All right, potion shop. As you guys are walking down the streets in there, you've seen everybody kind of selling things back and forth. Echo, you really don't see anything that stands out as like a potion shop or anything that would be typically magical. But you guys can make a perception check.
Mjolnir. Okay, maybe that sounds right.
You say perception?
Mm-hmm. I love how you've got a +6 to this, and you're supposed to be more perceptive than your counterpart, and you see freaking nothing. Like we could give you +19 to your perception as an elf, give you advantage, and you would still find a way to not see everything.
It's my worst roll.
So from as you're looking around, you see a guy that has a couple of bottles kind of on his kind of by some of the fish that he's selling.
Alright, I walked up that guy. I walk up to that guy and be like, "Hey, are those health potions?"
Well, it depends on what you mean by health potions.
That potions that give us health.
Well, that would be implied in the name, wouldn't it? And he looks at you, Echo, and goes, "As your friend here is not very bright, is he?"
You be nice to my friend, first of all, and do they do what he asked? We've had bad problems with potions.
Ah, well, unfortunately, these are seasoning, my boy. But if you want...
Seasoning.
Oh.
Good morning, Ephraim. I'm stupid too.
Arkin, you okay, buddy?
No, that really got me.
That was
It's
a good
fucking salt and pepper shakers. It's like, is this a healing potion? Sprinkle a little Mrs. Dash on there. Boom, there you go.
He points behind him and he goes, You wanna go talk to Mad Maggie. She's back there. She has a couple of potions and some of them will heal. Some of them do some interesting things, but they don't all do the same thing all the time.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck? Did she go
Alright.
by an alias out here?
Mad
just
Maggie.
Mabel.
I
Did
swear
you
to
guys-
God, fucking Mabel, I'll punch her.
As you guys are walking by him, as you guys are walking by, you gotta hear him underneath this. Make a perception check, Echo and Saffron.
Mad Maggie, a more madder Mabel.
I didn't even think that, man. Arkin freaking lost it. The seasoning.
Fuck.
Echo.
God.
Echo, you hear so from here just kind of mumbling, Echo, you hear underneath his breath and he goes, nobody ever wants to buy the seasoning. They always want the Maggie stuff.
I turn around and I go back. How much is your seasoning? Sir, we're on a ship and the food's not very good.
You want my seasoning?
Yeah, how much is like a little bottle of your seasoning?
Five silver, sir. 5 silver, my good sir.
Let me go to my little equipment thing real quick. I give him 15 silver.
Oh shit.
Damn.
You hand him the 15 silver, and he takes that.
Are you good?
He takes the 15 silver and he gives you 2 of the seasoning packets, and he hands you a small red vial, and he hands you a regular potion of healing in the mix.
Ooh.
You do have health potions.
Buddy, do you have any more of these red vials? Because I'll buy a lot more spices.
Not from Mad Maggie.
Well, that's all I have. I had to get that for Maggie. You see, I had to wrestle it away from her. We had the potion seller that comes in, and everybody buys this in bulk, and she's able to get these, and I had to wrestle this away from her, and she bit me. And he holds up his arm and goes, right here.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
Here's another 5 silver, sir. Thank you. I'm really looking forward to trying your seasoning. Good day. I just hand him another 5 silver and walk away, just try not to tell him it's infected.
Peace.
Okay. And as you guys, from you're making your way over there to Maggie's.
Yeah.
You go over there, and as you guys are trying to find your way up, you see that there's this one particular shop that people are actively avoiding going into. And as you guys are looking around, you guys see there's one cat that's sitting in the doorway of this, and it's just yowling at everybody that walks by.
I don't
Yo.
want that to be the
Oh,
place.
man.
I'm worried about that's the place, sir.
Make a perception check.
No. Wish I would have left sleep on my spell list. We would just rob this crazy bitch. We would get all the health potions.
Please roll high.
Echo, you see that that's the place.
So from that's the place.
I lean down to the cat, try to pet the cat.
Oh fuck.
Make a animal handling check with disadvantage.
Looks nice. Oh.
Oh, you did that with advantage, so it's supposed to be it's supposed to. It's
Oh,
the
let's just put it
You reach down to try and pet it, and you see that it just clamps down onto your hand and bites you, and it's gonna deal. Wow. 8 points of damage, as that's gonna bite into your hand and put a pretty sizable cut on it. And as it happens, you guys see this kind of, she's not too short, but you see this pretty cute redhead. As she comes around the corner, she goes, "Oh, come here, sir, come here." And she grabs the cat off of it, and she looks at you, and she goes, "I'm terribly sorry about that. Why don't you come in and we'll take care of that?"
Yeah, that's suspect.
Are
A
you
cute
Maggie?
redhead? Okay, go ahead.
What was that?
I just said, "Are you Maggie?"
And she turns around with the cat holding it. She kind of does a little curtsy and goes, "At your service, sir. How may I help you today?"
I mean, patch him up by all means. I'm just gonna look around your shop a little bit while you do that.
And she takes you over, Saffron, and kind of starts bandaging your hand a little bit. And she's looking at all the stuff you've got on you. And she goes, Are you a fighter? Are you getting ready to participate in the tournament coming up?"
Oh, yeah. Why do you ask?
"Oh, well, you'll need one of these." And she takes and she hands you a cupcake.
I'm
What does
like-
that cupcake do?
And you see she kind of looks at you and she goes, "Have you never had some of my cupcakes before?"
No, we're
No,
new
fuck you,
here.
you.
"So you don't want my cupcake?"
Oh, no.
That's what they do.
No.
We're a little traumatized from our local potion maker. She gave us some bad stuff one time. So just that. I'm just curious.
She hands you the cupcake and do you eat it, Saffron?
I hold it and I'll wait for if she has an answer.
She looks at you. She looks at you and she kind of looks sad. She kind of passes her lip, but she goes, "You mean you don't want to eat my cupcake? But it's so good."
I'm not those simp today. Can I do like an like a in my head check on if I
Inside check?
should
Yeah,
eat
yeah.
the cup-
You can do an inside check.
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
Oh man.
My body is withering.
You got no idea.
Alright, I'm like slow motion, like gonna eat the cup.
As you kind of open your mouth doing it, you see that she kind of leans way over the counter and takes it and kind of pushes it the rest of the way into your mouth.
Oh god.
And as you eat this thing,
Pussy thrown at him left and right.
you're gonna be able to recover 9 hit points. And Saffron, she's gonna take another one out and set them on the counter, and she's gonna say, "If you would like some more of these are these are 5 gold each. These are my cupcakes of filling."
But why do you have to be so like ominous about it?
Ominous, you mean?
Ominous.
I'm not being ominous about it. I'm just trying to be friendly.
Why'd you bite that fish, dude?
I didn't bite him.
Oh god, I'm confused.
And she picks up the cat and she goes, "Mr. Teacups did."
Oh, okay.
What else you got?
Sorry.
"Well, I have some of these cupcakes that are here, but what else are you looking for?"
Just seeing what all you got. You know, we are entering a tournament, so any edge is a good edge.
"Well, I'm afraid that several of the fighters who came in to buy some potions ahead of time, so my stock is very thin, unlike your friend here. But we do have some. But we do have some potions of healing."
Fucking D&D.
Oh,
Sure, what do you have?
Alright.
love this game.
You can insult characters and get away with it.
Start with random characters too and get away with it.
Alright. Alright. She is. Oh, come on. As she is looking at this, she goes. She goes. Well, I have a few different ones that are left. I have a vial of acid, and she holds this up. But I don't recommend drinking this one. And she looks over at you, Saffron, and she kind of winks at you, Echo, and sets it down, and she goes, I have this emetic wax, and she holds it up, and she goes, I have this potion of clairvoyance. I have this basilic breath, and I have a few healing potions.
How much are your healing potions?
But you don't want the basilic breath?
What does the basilic breath do?
It gives you the breath of a basilic, of course.
Okay, out of game, what does that do?
God, where's it at?
Spicy.
It's a spicy drink.
You could just say it, Draco.
I'm trying to look it up because it was another sheet that I've got. Oh, I'm gonna have to homebrew that because I said it. So we're going to say that it gives the drinker the ability to petrify their opponent, and will cause them to have a poisonous bite.
Petrify, like paralyzing?
That's usually one of the side effects of being petrified. Yes.
But we gotta bite him.
Yeah, we should probably pass on that. Remember, they're frowning on paralyzing for some reason.
I know, it's such a... The tournament used to be so much more fun.
Right? I wasn't even here, and it sounds like it was more fun. I can't
It
even use
was! Well, who needs hold person when you have... What? Never mind. Well, what else were you... What with the health potions were you looking for?
How much are they?
Yes, well, the smaller healing potions are 50 gold each. The greater healing potions, which I only have 2 of those left, are 200 gold each.
I will take the 3 smaller ones. How much for the cupcakes?
The cupcakes are 5 gold each.
The cupcakes are really good, by the way. Thanks, man.
And you see she kind of rubs her cheek and she goes, oh, thank you, dear, but only one a day. Please, just one a day.
Oh God. Okay.
Unless you can stomach more than one a day, but you've got quite the appetite, don't you, big boy?
Oh. I want to take 3 of your cupcakes.
I take 3 small potions, 2 cupcakes, and Slider 160 gold.
You do that, and she kind of smiles at you, Echo, and Sephiroth. Make another animal handling check.
Wow. I do not handle
Sephiroth, as that happens, you see that there is a possum dry humping your foot underneath the table.
This store's cursed. I like shoot the possum away with my foot. Wait, is it like clamped on or?
It is like full bore. I mean, with the 8, yeah, this thing is like going to town.
Alright, I'll let him do his thing. I'll get the cupcakes. Yeah, just whatever makes it happy.
Please don't make me roleplay that.
just fast forward that. It's okay.
There is.
I'm letting him finish, Psycho. I'm letting the possum finish.
Perhaps we go to the arena?
Oh, thank God. You see that she looks out, she sees this, and she goes, oh, Mr. Nails, no, no. And she reaches down and grabs him and pulls him off of your foot.
Oh, no, let us finish. Not from Dude.
Oh, no, I'm going to send him to that horrible fishmonger. Do you know he sells seasoning made out of his own body parts?
I pull the seasoning out and I'm like, this seasoning?
Yes, that.
Is he lying to me?
Make an insight check.
What a day.
I thought we were just gonna go to an island and fight.
That was the impromptu plan when Susuya wasn't going to be here, and I was like, how am I going to do this? Now I'm like, this is somehow better.
This is
Echo,
working out great.
Echo. It is honestly like there's so much coming from this that I'm like, my God, this is amazing.
It's fucking seasoning.
Echo, as you're looking at that, you're remembering that she's called Mad Maggie for a reason.
Can I ask you something bluntly without you being upset with us, ma'am?
Well, that depends on the question. What is it, dear? Yes, this is my natural hair color. And yes, I am single.
What's your hair color?
I think Seiko said she's a redhead.
Hmm.
I was
That is
thinking of like
beautiful.
Santaya the whole time. For some reason.
This is fucking
Wrong campaign, wrong campaign.
Okay.
That's beautiful hair color. Would it stay between us? Because I'm not looking to make enemies here.
Well, why would my hair get in between us?
No, my question.
Oh, well, what is the question?
You promise
Promise what?
not to say anything.
And you see that
I
she
hold out my
stays.
pinky.
You see that she stays quiet.
Well, never mind then. But thank you.
You see that she's still quiet.
Okay. It's nice doing business with you.
You see that she begins to write on a piece of paper and slides it over to you.
I look at the piece of paper without touching it.
And you see that it says in common, "How long do I have to stay quiet?"
Never mind, sweetheart. Get all of that. I'm gonna go
Christ.
throw this evening away.
Holy shit.
This is making my head hurt, actually.
Saffron, let's hit things really hard.
Oh my god.
Yo, Seiko, watch this. I blow a breath kiss to frickin' Maggie on the
Oh.
way out. Let's
gonna
go.
get-
Oh, Saffron.
You're gonna get that crazy Gluck 9000.
Make a God, what am I gonna make you do? Hold on, you're not out of this that easy. You're doing that.
Dexterity check. 'Cause she's gonna just tackle you.
Make a performance check as you're leaving.
Okay.
Please roll a 1. Please.
I'm gonna walk over
Huh.
to your house.
You're doing this. You're doing the stuff from. You're trying to do it like this, but you spit instead of letting. You actually spit, and it goes flying across the place. And as this happens, you see that she gets a vial and begins sweeping up your spit into this vial and puts a cork in it. And she
She's
winks
gonna
at you.
fucking clone you, dude. It's
Put
gonna
my
be
arm around
Saffron.
him. Where you go, bud? Push him out the door.
And as you begin walking out, from you hear telepathically in your head, you hear her say, "I'm going to make mini-me's of you."
Jesus Christ.
I'm panicking.
And as you guys are walking out, you hear the same old guy going, "All fighters, turn to the arena. The tournament will begin now."
Alright, we running.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna keep an eye out for the rest of the group as we're
Okay.
getting closer.
Hello.
All right, and as you guys are walking up, Sephiroth,
hello.
you're gonna run into. You're gonna be able to run into Cecilia and Auken as you guys are making your way to the arena. And as you guys get closer to there, what are you guys doing as you're making your way inside? You guys see all different types of creatures going inside the arena. You guys see some ogres. You guys see some bugbears. You guys see a couple of different, people with the swords. You see a couple of even hags inside, all kind of going into the arena. And what are you guys doing as this begins?
Can I observe them if they're like are they like do they look like they have like good sportsmanship or are they like out to win, you know?
You guys see they're pretty into it. They're a lot of them seem like they're really taking it seriously. You see some kind of practicing like some casting magic, and you even see a couple of them carrying some. You see some dwarves carrying some pretty heavy swords and axes.
Is there anyone that stands out in particular?
Make a perception check as you're doing that.
Okay.
You see a couple of people that tend to stand out. You see some guy that looks like he's carrying a scimitar and a longbow, and he's wearing some rather greenish kind of armor. And you see with that 20, you see a guy who looks like a drow, and he is accompanied by what looks like a small drake walking beside him as a companion.
What the fuck?
Oh,
That's so cool.
oh, that's
Any
cool.
teams?
And what are
Yeah,
you
what'd
guys
you say?
doing? And what are you guys doing as you make your way in there?
I'm eating a fish. Like I bought one from the market, and I'm just like,
Okay.
oh, it was really
Alright.
good.
With the seasoning?
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Would you like
Alright.
some seasoning?
Pardon?
Would you like some seasoning?
Oh, they got seasoning. Oh,
Yeah, here you go. And I hand him the seasoning. Team meeting.
Alright.
Are
Thank
we
you.
splitting the pot? Like, all riches go in a pot divided equally? Is that the plan here?
I assumed, but you
Okay.
know, I didn't want to make any assumptions. Well, I assumed, and I said I don't want to make any assumptions, but
Well, I get you're a good guy. So we're in agreement, everyone. No matter if we take both prizes or one prize, we just split it all up, right?
well, I'd say if it doesn't divide evenly, then the winners could get a better share.
yeah.
Cecilia?
Yes.
Are you good for us splitting everything up if we do
Oh.
get something afterwards?
Well, I don't see why not. As long as I get my fair share, if I'm doing the most work.
Wow.
What?
Right.
I mean, considering that crossbow, probably true.
Long range.
I have a question for the DM.
Shoot.
Mabel's shitty potions. Do they look like regular potions?
Oh, God.
Make an intelligence check as you're doing that.
Oh dear
I
God.
feel like they had like smaller vials. I'm not sure though. But
Intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Or actually, I'm sorry. Arcana. It would be an Arcana. Oh, never mind. We'll go with that. You think that with either way, you think with it depends on the person. To a trained person, they would be able to tell the difference, but to somebody of like a commoner, like say a dim-witted person, they may not know the difference.
While I have everyone here, I'm about to offload some of Mabel's potions around this room. Do not drink any. And I will just go through the room, just sneakily, looking as normal as possible, placing some potions out and about for people to find.
Make two checks. I need you one, make a stealth check, and two, make a sleight of hand check.
damn.
Stealth.
Sephiroth, do you want to try some of this halibut? It's really good.
Oh no, I'm
Oh,
You're able to get you're walking pretty quietly, and you're able to get
Stuff though.
roll a d10 for me, Echo. Of course, you're able to get 8 potions out, kind of out and about.
Oh.
And as that happens, before somebody stops, says, "Hey, you! What are you doing putting these things about? I need you to pick all those up right away." And make another sleight of hand check, Echo.
Come on, Echo.
Roll a d4 -1.
Two.
You only pick up 3 potions. Or wait, you only pick up 2 potions, but he doesn't see you pick up the rest.
Oh. People be drinking the
So
mystery
of the 8,
potions.
you see 6 that are out. And as that happens, he points to you, Echo, and he says, "You, grab your teammates. We're making you go out first."
Oh,
why?
Good luck,
'Cause
boy.
I picked up a potion? I was gonna take the potion with me. I'm sorry for stealing.
Well, it's too late for that now. You and your partner are up first.
Oh darn! Let's go, Sephiroth.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, Seiko. This is a 1v, like a 2v2. I thought it was like
Mhm.
an like a open. Okay.
And as you guys walk out there, you guys see
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
you guys see
TV4,
two ogres kind of
Oh.
come out with their clubs raised. And as they see you guys, you see the old man is announcing, come one, come all, welcome to our 50th annual Tournament of Champions. We have here 2 commoners off a boat here to try and take on last year's champions, the Overland Twins. And you see that they're walking up, and they're kind of yelling, kind of raising their clubs kind of high. And he looks, and the guy looks at you guys. You see the guy kind of chuckling at you, Echo. They kind of get on to you. And they say, everybody, begin, let the battle begin. And Echo, you and Sephiroth can, hold on for a second. Click into character and roll for initiative.
ooh, let's go, boys.
Ooh.
Good luck, guys.
Battle cry.
Ah.
Ah, la, 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 la.
Alright, and Sephiroth, as that happens, you are up first, buddy.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna walk up to this guy. I'm not gonna activate my rage yet, but I will just hit him with my great axe twice.
Okay. Alright, that first one's gonna hit, and you're gonna come down and hit this guy across, gonna make a big slashing across his chest, and he's gonna kind of roar out in pain from that.
One more.
And that's it. As you're gonna put another kind of big slash across this guy, and he's gonna be breathe a little heavy, but he's not no worse for the wear. And it is gonna be your turn, Echo.
I'm gonna pop over here, crossbow bolt this fucker with sneak attack damage, because Sephiroth is fighting him.
Okay. And that's gonna hit.
Yeah, that-
And as this gonna
Oh, I
pop
forgot.
into his chest, you see it's gonna hit him in the chest, and you see he's gonna kind of roar out in pain, but he's gonna grab the crossbow out, Echo, and he's gonna snap it in his left hand.
Oh, that's just rude. I will continue over here. Bonus action hide.
Okay. And on this guy's turn, Sephiroth, he's gonna raise his he's gonna pull out his battle axe. He's gonna try and hit you with it.
Holy shit.
It's 17. Does it miss or hit?
Okay. Is your AC 17?
Yeah.
That's gonna hit, and he's slashing it with one hand, so it's gonna do 11 slashing damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, great.
And so, and as he does that, he's gonna grab both hands and raise it up, and he's gonna make one more attack.
I don't want to die the first round.
And he's gonna miss as it's gonna come across, and you're gonna be able to withstand that. And this guy's gonna come up to you, and he is also gonna make two-handed attacks on you.
Ah, damn it.
How about
Oh.
And that second one is gonna come down and put a pretty big slash across the side of your arm, and you're gonna take the 13 slashing damage. And Sephiroth, it's gonna be your turn. You're fine.
Sorry.
You should be fine.
How are you doing on health?
I'm at 46, but I still don't want to rage because I don't know how much rounds there are. Yeah.
You
Gotta
would,
save it.
Sephiroth, you would know that you guys are gonna need the benefit of a long rest from a meal in between each fight.
From a
Oh
meal.
shit! Why did you not say that? I'm raging. Let's go.
I shouldn't have said anything unless let you suffer from your own stupidity because of this, but
Also, remember you have double damage.
Oh wait, no. How long has it been? It's only 9 days.
you're on the last day. You're on the last day.
Oh.
Oh, so okay.
Oh, so
Alright.
okay. So this guy's really breathing heavy. Like he'd be past bloodied, almost critically injured after that.
Oh. Nice.
Should I what should I say? I can't kill him, right? So I have to do like the unconscious thing, or does
You
it
can
automatically?
you can drop him to 0. Just don't worry about it. We'll handle it on my side. Okay, it's okay.
I'm overthinking.
just swing away, bud. All right, so there you go. So you're just coming to slash this thing. You see this guy's gonna cry out in pain from this, and he would be considered fatally injured after that.
Forgot the burn from last fight.
Okay, same status.
One more.
And as you give this guy a big like slash across the face. You can see this guy's going to fall down unconscious.
Nice.
Alright. Alright, that's it.
Okay. And Echo, what are you doing?
How many teams are in the tournament?
Nice music.
Or okay. I'm going to pop out.
You guys are going to be going through
And-
4 rounds
Okay.
if you keep
I'm
winning.
gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement on this guy.
Okay.
The one that's not as damaged.
So one that's taking no damage. It's going to hit.
Nice.
So he does
And-
half damage. At the end of each of the target's turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw on the spell.
Okay, well, it made the... What's the con save? It has to pass it in order to deal full damage.
I don't think the Ray does damage. Make a ranged spell attack against it. On a hit, target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. At the end of each target's turn, it can make a con save.
Against... Saving throw against a spell. Okay.
There we go.
On a success spell. Okay, so it makes a save on it. Oh, okay, alright. Okay, you did that. Let's see. This guy's unconscious. This guy is going to try and smack you twice. Sephram.
Smack a bing, smack a boom. Oh.
And those are going to do 8 slashing damage each from that. And it'll roll a con save. And it's going to pass. So the spell will end on it. And Sephram, if you're raging now, you'll take only 8 slashing damage.
Damn. Nice.
Pog.
And Sephram, it's back to you, bud.
Sorry. Turning over to this guy. Gonna hit him real hard. Oh, okay.
Big bonk.
Okay. You're gonna give this guy a big old bonk, the bonkest bonk on the head, and he's gonna take that damage, and he's gonna be pretty bloodied after that hit.
Once more. Oh.
Oh!
Crit.
Alright. You're gonna slash
Kill
into
him.
this guy, and we're just gonna put double damage on that, and then this guy's gonna be fatally injured after that.
Plus the Divine Fury.
Okay. And yeah, this guy is still hurt, not quite, dead yet or like unconscious, but he is, hurting pretty good.
He's almost dead, Echo! I mean, no, he's not. He's almost unconscious.
And Echo, it's your turn, and that's gonna hit.
Pew pew.
And as you see this flying by, it's gonna hit him dead in the chest of Echo, and he's also gonna take back, and as he's falling unconscious, he's gonna snap it under the weight of his hand, and this guy is going to be unconscious. And as that happens, you hear the roar of the crowd, kind of like this, upset that happened. And as that happens, you're going to hear the guy's going to run out. The old man's going to yell, "Oh, it seems we have new rivals to the throne. Congratulations to our oncomers!" And you see they begin cheering for you and Echo Sephram as you guys are being escorted out. And these guys are going to be kind of carried out as that's happening. And Sephram and Echo, as you guys leave, you guys kind of take into kind of a small area where you see the ogres are kind of being tended to a little bit. And Auken, as you and Cecilia are walking out, you guys see like a small elf and a dwarf kind of coming out on the other side of things. And you and Echo and Sephram, you guys will be able to get the benefit of a long rest, and a long rest only from the meal that you guys are given. And
Do I lose my temporary hit points from a long rest?
no, as long as you haven't taken any damage, you still keep it. Auken and so as you guys kind of come out, you see that these are kind of they're kind of glaring at you, and you see the one over here is kind of saying,
That money is ours. We're going to get that money, and you're not going to stand in our way.
Before the fight begins, can I just look at them? Are either of them wearing any metal armor by chance?
making me look at this man. What is your freaking problem? No, one of them, you would know with your passive, the one of them is wearing hide armor and the other one is wearing leather armor.
Okay. What is the dwarf wielding an axe, like he is in the icon or the token?
He is wielding a hand axe, is what he has.
Perfect. I'll take it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. As that happens, again, you see the announcer kind of yell out, and he goes, "Let the battle begin!" And you and Cecilia can roll into initiative.
Has anyone seen Planet Hulk? Because this is reminding me of this.
Shut up, Meg.
A little bit. Okay.
Hey, what's going on here? Come on. Seriously?
Plus
My gosh, this is not.
1. Ooh.
Run out loud. Making me do this.
Jamna Gleam Silver. Oh. An albino dwarf spirit warrior. Ooh.
Albino Dwarf Spear Warrior.
I'm more terrified of him.
All right.
That badass name.
And as this happens, you see Jimma kind of take a step back here, and she's going to point her finger out at you, Aachen, and she's going to try and cast Ray of Frost at you.
Ah. That hits. Oh.
And you're going to take 10 cold damage from that. And Aachen, it's going to be your turn.
Cool. I'm going to immediately cast Spiritual Weapon at 3rd level, right behind them.
Okay.
Right over here. And I'm going to have it smack the elf one. Or try to smack the elf one. Oh, cool.
There, let you move it now.
Sweet, thank you. So yeah, it'll be just right behind this guy. Try and
Okay.
smack him.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh no, that's what that roll
Oh,
was
okay.
that I just made.
And unfortunately, that's going to miss. As she's going to see it coming, she's going to be able to dodge out of the way, and it's going to slash that right beside her.
Alright, well then with my movement, I'm going to run up, and I'm going to try and hit the dwarf with my warhammer.
Okay.
Oh,
And hold on, let's go on this. And unfortunately, that's also going to miss. As you're going to try and hit him, and he's going to be able to kind of parry that and push it back with his hand axe.
alright, that's it.
All right, and this guy is going to try and. Oh, and he is going to, before he attacks, he is going to place Hunter's Mark on you, and he's going to try and slash you twice with his hand axe.
Okay.
Oh, oh,
Oh.
well.
Oh well.
Fours.
All right, well, this is a 17 hit.
No.
All right, he is going to miss, as you're going to be able to dodge out of the way of that. And Cecilia is going to make her way kind of over here by this thing where Echo was. And Cecilia is going to try and fire a crossbolt. Wait, how many times can she? Yeah, she's going to try and fire 2 crossbolts at the dwarf. 1 crossbolt at the dwarf. And that's going to hit. Then she's going to try and fire 1 crossbolt at Jimma.
God damn.
She's never gonna miss.
Yeah, honestly.
Holy.
That just means I have to amp up the enemies, right? Yeah, everybody's like, oh, we're never going to miss. That just means we have to make enemies that can withstand that damage. And those things are going to slam into these guys, and they're going to be, pretty messed up a little bit, but not quite, near bloodied or not.
Okay.
Jimma's turn. Let's see. Jimma is going to slash you twice with her short sword. Oh,
Nah.
and she's going to miss. And then Aachen, it's your turn.
Okay. Spiritual Weapon will do its thing and try and hit Jemna. Spirit level. What's a hit?
Ooh. And that is going to hit. This is going to come down and kind of put this, mark in her back, and she's going to kind of cry out in pain from that.
Cool.
And what else are you doing?
And then with my action, I'm going to. So don't mind. Let me double check something. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's not a. Cool, that doesn't count. And then with my actual action, I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds just at 1st level
Okay.
on this dwarf boy.
All right.
+6.
That is going to hit. He's going to put this in damage on him. You see this is kind of going to burst from him. And he's going to kind of cry out in pain. And from the crowd, you're going to hear him kind of cheer out a little bit from that.
Okay, that's it for me.
All right. And as that happens... What's this guy going to do? Let's see. He is going to try and attack you twice with his hand axe.
Okay.
Catasetus.
Catasetus, that hits.
And when that hits, that's going to deal an additional 1 slashing damage from that.
Okay.
And that one's going to miss, and so we'll add. Wait. On that, and then Cecilia is going to. Actually, you know what? So she's going to run up here to this guy, and she's going to pull her sword out, and she's going to speak, and she's going to talk to her sword, and she's going to go, ignite. And you see her short sword is going to burst into these flames, and she's going to make 1 attack on the dwarf.
Sword speaking time.
Come on. Let's roll.
Hello.
Alright, trust one more time. There we go. And, there we go. 22 is going to hit. It's going to slash into him. And you can see the flames are going to burst across this guy. He's going to take an additional 3 fire damage from that. And this guy is going to be fatally injured after that onslaught. You've got to be kidding me.